Hi. Okay, so I'm just waiting on Big Dan. Let me turn that down. Hold on. Let me make sure I lock the door. Okay, good. I might as well turn this on. Oh, let me give me a drink. Where's my drink? Let's see. Did it ask you the same like 4 questions? Because sometimes like when I first started, it asked me like 4 questions.
Nope.
Okay.
It said allow access to microphone and camera, and then what's your username or what name did you want? I've set a light up, but actually it looks all right. The camera at the minute.
Yeah.
This website must use a decent. I was using the camera app on my computer to see what it looked like, and I needed the light, but that's far too bright now. That's like this looks fine.
Okay. Do I need to close the damn window? Everyone's gardening and doing work right now.
Yeah, that was earlier. Big Dan's dad was next door mowing his lawn because Dan wasn't going to do it. And it took him ages. Have you sent the link to Big Dan?
Yeah, I sent it to him. Now I'm just waiting for people to come on because I told them. Hopefully it's a turnout. Like usually I get like 12 people sometimes, the most, which is fine.
He's using his iPhone this time. Here it is.
Hey, dickheads, how are you?
Hey. We're not all echoey, are we?
No. Hold on. I'm trying to. There we go. Now we look great.
Are you on your phone, Dan?
I am, yes.
That does look way better.
I know, yeah. It's what you get when you pay for an iPhone, I suppose.
You didn't pay for that iPhone, did you?
Of course I fucking didn't. I don't pay for fuck all, Dan.
Can I turn Dan up and Jax down? I don't think I can I?
I don't know. Let me.
I can't this end anyway. I don't think so.
Hello, Stanzy boy. Thank you for joining. Was it able to let you?
Do what?
Was it able to let you control the volume?
No.
Are we live yet, or?
Yeah, we're live already. I'm just waiting for people to come on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're live already. I'm just waiting for. There's 2 people in the stream. Okay, so let's just wait. Let's just go ahead and talk, and we'll wait until a little bit. Then I guess I'll introduce you guys. I forgot to do that in my last live streams when I had people on there. I was just like, we just started talking. I was like, do even? I know some of my subscribers know some of the people I'm friends with, but not all of them. So I was just like, I did not even introduce them. How rude of me. I am bad at introductions. That is one thing my family and my friends will say, because every time when somebody comes along, I start talking to that person and then they leave and then they're like, rude, you did not introduce me. I was like, I completely forgot you were there. So I just get wrapped up in the moment. So
Has everyone got a drink? Is everyone drinking?
I got this.
Bag o' cans.
Oh, it's going to be a good night then, guys.
Hang on. And I've got 3 that I'd left in the car as well. And then, to be honest, I'm on my 4th one already.
Good man.
So there's going to be a lot of piss breaks, probably.
Yes, there will be.
And let's just piss myself.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get booze. I'm not 21. It's okay.
Lie. That's the way you get it.
Lie.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
There's always that one liquor store that doesn't ID check. There's always that one. So make yourself look older. Oh, you know what you should do? One guy that I used to date told me what he did when he was 17 was he got a mullet, a wig, put it on and just went on with like basically looking like a hick, basically. He went into the liquor store and he left with like a fucking like an 18 pack or 24 pack. I don't know what's the biggest one of beer because they didn't ID him because he looked so fucking old.
Usually 24 beers, which is 1 for each hour of the day.
1 for each hour of the day.
Yeah. Convenient.
It's amazing how that doesn't work out though.
No, no.
Oh God, yeah, I know. For my birthday, I got completely hammered. I couldn't even sleep. It was one of those like you couldn't sleep because you were hungover, and that's because I made myself throw up so I wouldn't be in pain, and I still couldn't sleep. I was like,
The trick is to wake up still drunk.
That is the trick, yeah.
Yeah. Drink enough that you wake up still drunk, so you don't have to deal with the hangover until you're ready, and you can just then eat loads of food or
drink
carry on
more beer.
drinking. Yeah. Two options. Because if you wake up hungover, it's the worst. Especially going into work hungover is the worst thing ever. Going to work still makes
I
work.
went to work drunk. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I certainly
I
didn't
remember in one of my jobs, the deputy manager actually made a makeshift bed out of cardboard boxes so I could sleep on my drunk. It was fucking
Of
brilliant.
course you're cutting the grass right now. Of course. Oh my great.
Yeah, I already did mention that Big Dan's dad may have been cutting some grass earlier.
Yes, that did happen, yeah.
Yeah, for ages. Because he's a strimmer on the fucking massive lawn.
To be fair, the lawnmower would not have gone over that lawn. This is not gripping conversation, Dan.
It's a fucking forest, not a lawn.
Boy. Okay.
That cough isn't the COVID, by the way. That's just me being asthmatic.
You haven't had what?
That's not me having the COVID. That cough.
Oh no.
That's asthma.
I know. Don't you hate that now? Because I'm the type of person like. What happened to your camera?
That's Pavel's job. That is, Big Dan. That's an old Pavel. That is.
That is a Pavel level of stupidity. Yes.
Yeah. No, with I hate how the fact that now you gotta clarify it. You know what I mean? Like if you're coughing, because sometimes I have like a little cough if I'm coughing too much. So then I'll have like a cough because my throat is drying out, and I have to clarify online. It's like, no, I'm not sick. I promise I'm not sick. I'm just dried out.
Smokers. I'm at work, and every time someone coughs, I'm like, it's oh yeah, they're a smoker. Yeah, they're fucking doing 20 a day.
Yeah.
I smoke like 30, 40 a day, and I don't use a filter either. So
yeah,
I'm always fucking coughing. What is fun though, I've noticed that if you walk down the street and like someone's walking towards you on the path, if you time it right, you can actually get them to step out in front of moving traffic.
Brilliant.
Yeah. All right. So I know Little Dan has said that he wanted to talk about like folk metal and all. So because here's the thing, I'm so glad I have you guys on here because it's like finally we get to talk more about like the power metal side, right? And then not only that, we could talk about the festivals and all that, because you guys have better experience at festivals than fucking Americans, because we have Knotfest. We have Knotfest. We have Ozfest. Nothing wrong with Ozfest, but let's face it, it's all mainstream bands. And I've been there, and it's no. I always envy you Europeans because you guys have the best of the metal festivals. Even if it's the tiniest one, you guys have the best ones. So I don't know if you guys want to start on the topic with that, like because I know you guys have like a lot of experience, especially you, Little Dan, because you actually leave the country, unlike Big Dan.
That's not true. I've got a girlfriend that lives in Scotland. That is technically out the country.
Yes, it is definitely. Scotland is definitely a different country. It is also further away from people.
Yeah, any people. No one lives in Scotland.
No,
because half of it is a fucking mountain range.
When it comes to things like power metal, though, one band that I discovered recently, like last week, UK band called Fellowship, and it's kind of like UK's answer to Twilight Force. So like super gay, kind of cheesy power metal.
Very gay.
Yeah, very gay. And I fucking love it. It's great stuff.
Where's Twilight Force from again? I forgot. Sorry? Where's Twilight Force from again?
They are Swedish.
Because I know one of the members from Sabaton is in it. I just wasn't sure if they were from.
Yes, that's why they're Swedish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. I've seen them live. They're really good. But no, Fellowship are kind of fairly new. They've got an EP out. It's like 3 tracks. They also did a really gay cover on
Lion King, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Lion King. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? which is a bit different. Their other material doesn't quite sound the same as that cover, but
that video is amazing, by the way.
They've got a tiny little stuffed lion in it, and it's worth watching.
I barely got onto the Nanowar train.
Yes.
All because they were singing about IKEA, and I don't. You guys know what video I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I've been listening to Nanowar for since I first got introduced to them was Bloodstock 2008 or 9. Not because they played
it was 9 because I was there.
Yeah. Not because they played that festival, but because everyone at the festival was sick. Well, the people who were camped with at least was singing a couple of their songs. Actually, it was like the camp song was what a Nanowar. They were just called Nanowar at the time. They weren't Nanowar of Steel. And it was a parody of Manowar, which is why Manowar started. But there was also Camp Manowar at Bloodstock. We wanted to, this group of people that we joined wanted to parody the Manowar group just to take the piss. And they've been releasing fucking funny songs for years. And now everyone's sort of got onto them. Nanowar have convinced the label to sign them, and it's a big label as well. It's Napalm.
Yeah.
Like how you say convinced, Dan.
Yeah, because it's just, no, what happened is Christopher Bowles happened, right? Hailstorm happened. Napalm went, we made a fuckload of money out of some joke bands. Let's try someone else who isn't Christopher Bowles and these 3-4 side projects. So that's why they've gone with that.
Yeah.
Because Christopher Bowles singing about beans can only go so far.
Yeah, because I know you guys have talked about them in the past, but the first time when I finally clicked on them was only a couple weeks ago. And it was because I saw a video through AP Reacts. I don't know if you guys watched that channel, but
is that the bloke and his kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
I like watching their stuff. Their stuff is really good. So I was watching that, and they were reacting to it, and they weren't able to react to Nanowar in the past because they were under Vivo. So obviously they copyright strike everyone who tries to do their videos, and Napalm doesn't do that, obviously. So that's why it was like their first time doing it, and I watched it, and I was like, what the fuck did I just watch here? But it was so entertaining because it just kept going and going and going, and I'm just like, I want to go to IKEA now. Like, I just want to go to IKEA.
It's a fucking banging tune as well, that is. It really is. But you should check out some of their older stuff as well, because it's all really good. I think they've got 1 or 2 songs which is just about veganism as well, if you're into that sort of thing, on recent albums. But they just take the piss out of just metal and power metal as well. It's a tongue-in-cheek, loads of fun. It's a laugh. Yeah. I'd like to see them live. Thing is, they've got a lot of songs that are just straight up in Italian, so you can't just, that's not as accessible as a funny song about IKEA.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Big Dan?
Cider.
What kind of cider?
Strong cider.
Strong cider. Got knob.
Oh, some knob goblin.
8 cans of knob. Actually, no.
I got proper 12 Irish whiskey, but it's I mix a little in here. So
what strength is that?
This is, let's see.
That was a proper sound there. Do that again. Put the cork back in.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do the.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me try one more time. Maybe because I'm.
Is this turning into an ASMR fucking broadcast?
Yeah. No, that was it. I've also had some onion rings. There we go.
Strength is where is it? It's not in the front, so I gotta look in the back. It's the same as Jack Daniel's, 40% alcohol volume.
That's fair, standard.
I think here in California, the most we could go is 70 proof, I think.
That'll do the job.
Yeah, that'll get you pretty pissed.
Yeah, and I think the one I know that has that is Everclear vodka. I don't know if you guys have that over there. That shit, literally, you light a match next to it, it'll just fucking burst into flames. We've done it. That's why. Because one time, me and my friends, like, we had like a little bit left of Everclear vodka, so we threw it in a match, and it started like fuming up with flames, and we just dropped it on the concrete floor. And you just saw like fucking like little spitfires all over the place.
I like going to Spain and you buy
like that once.
absinthe.
Oh, Christopher.
You buy absinthe, and in Spain it's color coded, like a traffic light, depending how strong it is. So you got your green, your amber, and your red. I think it goes 40, 50, 70. So it doesn't matter how pissed you are, you'll be like, I'm drinking the red one.
That's great. It's color coded. That's like just understandable by all.
Yes.
No matter what country you come from.
I don't know what the Oz album is. I know Mago de Oz, the Spanish band, but I don't know who Oz is.
I have not, no.
Oh, Ozzy? It's not Ozzy. He's too crippled these days, isn't he?
Did you see, Little Dan, the video I sent you of Ozzy Osbourne home? The last one that he lives in? I shit you not, I'm pretty sure I've passed through there so many times. Because he used to live in Beverly Hills, and that's a place I avoid because I hate Beverly Hills. Practically everyone, 99.99999999999% of the people that live there are not LA. So they're just all stuck up transplants. So that's why I hate it there. So that just because they have money and they think they rule the world, it's like, no, bitch. So he's always known to live there or in the valley. So that's why I was surprised that he lives somewhere like more in LA. But I know that suburban area very well. I used to have to work there and all. Like, I had to have passed this guy's house I don't know how many times, and I never knew he lived there.
Have you seen that Ozzy is on Celebrity Gogglebox?
No.
No. It's quite funny because he's the only person on that show who has subtitles.
Isn't that, well, okay, never mind. Okay, I could understand you guys. Like, I don't understand why people can't understand British people, but I do understand there is certain sections that is very thick, the accent. But I think with Ozzy, come on, let's face it, he's just so mentally not there. We need subtitles for him.
He's from Birmingham, so he's gonna, be up. The Birmingham accent is the worst.
No, Manchester's the worst.
Manchester's bad. Liverpool is worse than Manchester, though. Manchester's all right, personally.
See, but obviously you guys knew I was there because I was visiting you guys. I didn't think their accent was that bad. I understood it.
But to be honest, the people you met that are our friends with Birmingham accents are very mild Birmingham accents.
True. Okay.
They hide it until they get incredibly drunk. And then it's black.
Or they just start talking among themselves.
Yeah, when they start talking among themselves, that's when it really fucking does just come out.
Yeah, guys. Well,
next time you hear though, we'll go Yorkshire, then you hear some real accents and people who just think that people that are constantly saying that where they live is the best place in the world, yet they also constantly complain.
It sounds like LA people.
Put it this way, Birmingham's not good because most of it still hasn't been rebuilt since the war. They just didn't bother rebuilding it. They built new stuff, but they didn't fix the stuff that was fucking bombed.
It was that sad that Black Sabbath existed.
A place so shit that doom metal was fucking invented.
Yeah.
Weren't we talking about power metal for like 5 seconds ago?
Yeah.
Then we talked about, well, we could basically talk about anything on here because I always tell people let's talk about anything, so it doesn't matter. My platform is known to mainly do that. I just say, like, can we stay off politics? And, well, I say let's stay off religion, but let's face it, we have fun talking shit about religion. So, but mainly politics, because politics right now, especially what's going on in my country, is like, and people know that I'm the scapegoat when they need like a peace of mind or whatever. Is that sometimes when I see people when they leave like a political thing is like, dude, keep it to yourself. Okay. So just keep it to yourself. So that's like Like, do we really want to dwell in anything right now? I'm pretty sure you guys have shit going on in your country with the whole Brexit thing. Do we really? No, we don't want to dwell in it, do we? No, we don't. I just answer your guys' question.
Nah.
I think the reason not to get me and Little Dan started on either the subjects of politics or religion is because your channel will get fucking demonetized.
Well, I'm not monetized because I'm not at 1,000 yet. I'm only at 900 and something. So
it used to be 100 back when we died.
I'm sorry. One at a time. Big Dan, you first.
I said I think it used to be 100 when we first died.
It used to be, yeah, but then they right when I got in, they started it at 1,000 because I used to have a pin with, well, I don't know, I probably still do. I have a pin with Google, but then a couple months later, they're like, okay, well, here are the new rules. You have to be at 1,000 subscribers and you have to have a certain amount of hours in order for you to get paid.
I remember when that came in, because when it became up to you had to have a certain amount of hours of watch time per month. We were releasing 40-minute long episodes of Midweek Metal at the time. We were so above the line, it was crazy.
Yeah.
People were watching 40 minutes videos. It's not, if you're a person who made really short videos, you were kind of screwed by it. But we were kind of fine because a lot of our videos are very fucking long.
You're nearly at 1,000 subscribers.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Big Dan.
Sorry, I was about to say you are nearly at 1,000 subscribers, though, aren't you?
I'm sorry?
You're nearly at 1,000 subscribers, aren't you? You're at
I'm at 900. Like, I'm barely at 900 now. So, and then sometimes what I notice, I don't know, maybe people, because I don't know if you ever know, well, you guys have a higher number than me, so you probably don't notice, but I'll sometimes see like 5 subscribers are gone, but then like a couple weeks later, all of a sudden they're back. So I don't know if that's like YouTube dealing with that shit, because it's like, well, how is it all of a sudden they're gone, but then I get like double the amount back as soon as I know it. Well, not almost, but I'll get either the same amount back or it'll be double the amount back. So it's just weird. I don't understand that. So I'm like, okay, either I did say something that pissed off people because everyone knows I have a fucking mouth and I don't care, or it's just YouTube is one or the other.
Yeah, sorry, Dan, you go first.
No, I was just saying subscribers come and go. Simple as that.
Yeah, it does come and go. Like, as well as like, it's always like that. It always is. Sometimes will be accounts that like get deleted because people use alts to try and troll with troll comments, and
true, that is true. The same thing with Instagram. Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, but as long as you're net gaining at at the end of it, you're fine.
We had a comment the other day that said, "Oh, you said something bad about, I forget which band it was, but we said something negative about a band," and they commented saying they were unsubscribing because of that comment. And you're like, well, to be fair, mate, we say a lot of shit about a lot of bands. If that one band is the one that's actually fucking tickled your gears that much, you fucking unsubscribed. That's more of a fucking you problem, to be fair.
Black Metal Rebellion, who's a buddy of mine, talks so much shit about Pantera, and I'm a Pantera fan. I'm like, and I'm still there. And then he made me part of his United Rebel Alliance. So I'm like,
people are allowed their own opinions.
Huh?
People are allowed their own opinions.
Yeah, he knows that. He knows that he's an opinionated. I will admit, some shit is like with him, and it's like he knows this because he said it in one of his videos. That's why. So I'm kind of quoting him. He was like, "Yeah, there are times I should probably do a little bit more research before what I said, but that's a human nature thing. We all make mistakes. It's like we all should have probably looked a little bit more before we said something. So it's just sometimes we're just so sure of ourselves that the problem is like we never think about how unsure we are."
I watched some of our old videos from like 3 years ago. I was go, I cannot believe I fucking said that.
Yeah,
but that's what it's all about. It's about developing not just your knowledge, but your personality develops over time as well. So some of the opinions that you give change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I hate that one. Well, it's never been done on my channel, but I've seen it like just it could be in any kind of topic of YouTube, but I just like you can't go on not any channel without somebody said, well, 2 years ago you said this. Like, bitch, we're entitled to change our opinions, It's like
there are some bands that I said 3 years ago I hated, but I've actually gone through a part where a period of time where I loved that band, and now I hate them again. It's.
I recognise that name, Anonymous Euronymous.
Yep.
Big Dan struggled to say it.
Yes, Fluffy Gamer is a threesome going on here. Yes. All right, now that we have a good group going on here, now that I have eight people watching, okay, now I can introduce you guys. So in case you guys don't know, this is Little Dan and Big Dan. Say hello. They're from Heavy Metal Entertainment.
Can the people see it how I see it? Because it's Big Dan's. Oh wait, that way. It's Big Dan there.
Bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're wait.
No, yeah, it's backwards.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan.
So by process
Hang on.
elimination,
I'll pass your drink. Yeah. I'll pass your drink, Dan. Here you go. Catch this.
Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Cheers, mate.
Oh my god.
Right, I don't know what I said.
I want Little damn cat.
The pith hat, Dan.
Pith helmet. It's a helmet, not a hat. That's why you can wear it indoors. You don't wear hats indoors, but you can wear a helmet indoors.
Is that due to some sort of medieval defense?
Just common courtesy, isn't it? You know, see people inside, take your hat off.
Oh yeah, common courtesy. Put your helmet on. Take your hat off.
Yeah, put your helmet on. Leave the helmet. Helmet's fine. It's not a hat.
Just how we do things in England, Jax. You know,
yeah.
Common practice.
Abby Stabby is asking, did you pit in it?
Pit in it. It's because like everyone's got like, whenever people do live streaming stuff, they got all fancy backgrounds, and I've just got a wardrobe. So I was like, well,
dude, you can see sometimes in my videos my dirty laundry basket back there, but it's like I don't have a door, so what am I supposed to do?
Like you see guys who've got like a massive CD collection behind them in a nicely displayed rack, and it's kind of like, well, it's a wardrobe, and it's got t-shirts in it and shit.
I like seeing your closet. It's nicer than mine.
Actually, what is it?
Big Dan, where are you at?
UK US adapter. Oh, yeah, that's helpful, isn't it?
You're what?
I'm currently in my living room, Jax.
Okay. Would you guys like to tell them the story when I was over your house, Big Dan, when you guys try to like trap me up the stairs?
Oh, I do not remember that. Was I drunk?
Stair lift. Your stair lift, Dan.
Oh, that's not there anymore. Yeah. I kind of remember that vaguely.
You had the remote and you zoomed the stair lift up as she was going down.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
So there's this big fuck off chair coming up the stairs.
Yeah, basically, like I went to go use the restroom, and when I came back down, the stair, what is it called, stair lift?
Yeah.
It was coming up towards me, and it's a narrow staircase, so I couldn't exactly squeeze on through, and I'm not the thinnest person, so it's just like, oh, even so, I don't even think the thinnest person could really, because it was basically like hitting the it's hitting the wall, that's why. So, and then I was like, I knew it was them, and I was like, can you guys stop? I'm trying to get down. And then I heard the laughter, like you guys were laughing pretty loud. I was like, how can I not hear that? So yeah, so they pretty much trapped me. They busted out a Big Brother type of joke on me.
Oh.
I always do tell people, you guys are like my brother. So
when are you coming back to the UK?
When this shit is over, this pandemic. We don't really call it a pandemic here in Los Angeles. We just call it the shit that's going on. Population control. That's exactly what I said. Okay, we're getting too political. We need to stop. Oh, Christopher Barker. It's because in my live streams you don't see it, but in my because like I'm on my laptop. So, but usually when I put my camera is by, you know, I have a tripod and everything, so I narrow it much more higher. So, and obviously with the lens you're able to, you know, zoom out and see more things. So that's why sometimes you could see it. But yeah, no, right now you can't see anything. Yeah, anonymous, you're anonymous with all this shit going on. Yeah, you're the one who lives in California. I know you're the one, because sometimes I get confused with you and Black Metal Meme Thief. And both you guys are the same age too. Oh boy.
Pubs. I want to go back to pubs. Various pubs. I looked at pictures of pubs that I've been to before that are like recently, and I was just like, I want more pubs. Big Dan's got a fan. She's medium-sized metal fan.
It's fucking warm, guys.
Yeah, he's fucking toasty. Got every window open. It's ridiculous.
Have
And
you
we do a beer garden. It's ridiculous.
have you ever guys been to Stonehenge?
Stonehenge?
Mm-hmm.
Stonehenge.
I've
Sorry.
driven past it.
Yeah, I've seen it from a
Distance. Yeah, you have to
I
page
didn't want
it.
to go too close because of all the fucking druids.
All the Americans that are hanging out. I think.
Well, next time I go over there, we should take a trip over there.
It's really far away.
Oh,
And you
okay.
can't actually get up to it anymore because they put like this fucking gay ass fence around it.
Oh, okay.
Like, actually, there's no real road infrastructure or like people who speak English in that part of the world. So
Where is it exactly then? Because I heard it. Okay, I just know it's in the UK, but I don't know exactly where in the UK.
I'm exaggerating slightly.
A little bit.
But yeah, but like it is literally the arse end of nowhere. What would the American equivalent be, Dan?
Nevada.
Okay, so just tell me, is it in England or is it like in
Oh,
Wales?
it's in England, yeah.
Yeah, it's in England. They say they're not. They say they're their own bit, but they were conquered like 1,000 years ago.
Is this south or north?
South. Basically France.
So, okay, so I'm in Los Angeles, and San Diego and the border is 2 hours away. So with that,
You're talking like from let's say Nam's house,
mm-hmm.
right, my girlfriend's house. You're probably talking 5-6 hours drive.
Oh, San Francisco then. San Francisco or even Vegas is that far from us.
But it's not a straight drive either. It's right like windy country roads to a point, and it'll be bollocks.
Oh yeah, okay. So when you go to San Francisco, it's basically like you have to sometimes cross the middle of nowhere. So little Dan got me used to saying pubs, even though I live in Arizona and nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. We have pubs in California. Well, they're obviously Irish based and all that. So I don't know about
The
Arizona.
Irish get everywhere.
Yeah, they call them Irish pubs. Pubs are the same. All UK and Ireland, all the pubs are the same. Except the Irish pubs play a bit of different music, and they call it an Irish pub.
Oh no! If you order a pint of Guinness in an Irish pub, they put a little clover leaf in the top for you.
That is actually quite cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the only difference. Apart from Irish pubs, normally full of Irish. And
Yeah.
I mean,
We're going to Ireland next. We're all meeting up over there.
There's nothing there.
Really?
Well, no, I'm exaggerating somewhat again.
no, it's still a bit war stricken. That's all.
Mm. If you want to avoid religion, avoid Ireland.
Oh, they're very
Ireland's not a
religious.
place. You go to Ireland and you get into a taxi and they say, "Are you Catholic or Protestant?" And you just run away as soon as possible because you don't want to answer either of those fucking questions.
I wouldn't wear this hat.
I'd be like, I'm pagan. They'll probably burn me at the stake.
Yeah, they'll kill you. They will kill you. Yeah.
What if I just say I'm American? I'll just act like a total dumb, like I don't know, the stereotypical American. Like I'm American.
The only safe person in Ireland is a Scottish person.
Hmm?
The only sort of safe person in Ireland is a Scottish person.
Yeah. At least you're not Irish.
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 We're getting
Which
political
is
again.
an American who says they're Irish, but fucking they're not. They're American.
Dude, okay, all the white people here in America, majority of them, I'm gonna say like a good 75% of them consider themselves Irish. And I'm like, you don't even have an Irish or a Scottish last name. Chances are you're more fucking on the English side. But they all think, I mean, I get it because the white people here are all like mutts. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, with a little mixture. But it's just like, I'm pretty sure some of these people are not Irish, as they say. Unless you have the Mac or the Mick to do the difference of the Scottish and the Irish, then I believe you.
Basically,
Yeah,
I've been to Northern Ireland once. I'm not going back. It's grey.
I've been to Northern
Will you
Ireland.
guys hunt a leprechaun for its gold?
Yes.
No, I'm scared of leprechauns. I'm scared that they might send like a herd of them back to me.
A herd
Herd of,
of leprechauns.
Dan, it's a herd
Out the
owner.
Vegas.
What was
Oh
that?
my
I missed that comment. What was it?
Me too.
Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can translate it to you.
Big quick.
Hold on.
Nobody's asked
Hang on,
Jax
there's a
if he's
tab.
looking after
It's like, I
everything.
know what it is, but I don't know how to translate it.
There's a tab.
Jax,
Huh?
are you looking after your vagina?
Yes.
Good.
Always.
Big Dan,
Yes.
are you having a bonerific day?
I did.
His meatballs, there we
go on
go.
the internet earlier on.
Sorry?
I did go on the internet earlier on.
Wait, why are we
What
talking
did you
about
find?
meatballs? Oh, anonymous? Sorry. Oh, okay, anonymous. I thought you were saying botanica. I'm sorry. See, I told you I'm dyslexic, Duke. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. Forget what I said. Sorry. Okay, back to you guys.
We give you two
So,
scraps.
have you guys?
You are.
I have a serious question for all y'all in the chat. Are you guys having a bonerific day?
www.
Bonerificday.com.
Fluffy Gamer said I give that burp a 2.5 out of 5.
I'm holding them back a little. I'm holding them back a little bit because of fucking. I need the microphone's this close to me. But Abby has said, "Do chippies do scraps on your chips where you are?"
Say again, Dan.
Abby has said, "Do chippies do scraps on your chips where you are?"
They do if you asked.
If you ask, I know in Nottingham you can get them really easily. When I'm out there.
Okay, what are chippies? I'm sorry.
Chip shop.
Basically, where they sell potato chips.
Fish and chips.
Oh, the fish and chips ones. Okay. Yeah. So is she asking you guys that or me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's all answer.
Started it with the word Dan's.
Oh, okay. So you guys. Okay. Oh, duh. His fucking name is right there. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, I highly doubt she's talking to me. So.
I'm reading Abby's comments in a fucking Hull accent.
I'm having a sad, flaccid day.
Mate.
Oh no. We've all been
medication for that.
So how's it been? Because I know with your channel, you guys have been like not posting up that much. Like, is obviously this pandemic affecting you guys, or
a lot of what we do is festival based, and there's no festivals at all. When like before even the COVID started, like Wack and Winter Nights was cancelled because of the wind. Like the weather was really bad in most of Northern Europe. And Wack and Winter Nights was cancelled because it was just too windy. They couldn't actually build the festival, and that was the start of the end. Like after that, fucking all this started, and then everything else has just been cancelled ever since. And it's kind of like can't make any videos out of festivals because there's no festivals.
Yeah.
Also, the lockdown hasn't made it easy because of Little Dan's been working a shitload because he's a key worker. It's one of the unfortunate things about being a locksmith.
Yeah. This is a locksmith's hat, don't you know?
You guys should start a social distancing festival.
Oh dear.
That sounds like that sounds about as enduring as a fucking one of those silent discos, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I watched one of those as an observer, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" That was back in. That was at my first ever music festival.
Okay, so obviously Christopher's new to you guys, so he wants to do what you guys do for fun over there. Obviously, doesn't know bin jousting.
I recognise.
Talk about bin jousting.
You could be a different guy, but when you're not doing festivals, what do you do for fun? Drink
a lot. Yeah.
Pubs.
Go to the pub. Listen to music.
Games, darts, pool.
Have a go at pool, yeah. Me and Little Dan like to have barbecues over the fence.
Barbecues over the fence.
because we're next door neighbours. Yeah.
In pre-fence times, we just barbecue next to each other. You know, that was.
Yeah. Pre-COVID.
If I ever, obviously this year, I'm not doing Bloodstock because first of all, I barely got my unemployment. So fuck you, Macy's. They thought I wasn't going to get it, but I got it. It took me a few months, but I got it. Fuck those bastards for making me quit. So anyways, back to this question. I had to gloat. I'm sorry. I've seen the bid jousting videos, and even though I'm not a crazy person like that, I'll admit I want to do it. A few drinks, fuck it, let's do this shit. But because I know we don't do that here because we don't do anything fun in our festivals. We don't at all. I mean, you guys are forgetting Slipknot headlines, so like, what's the fun? What fun could possibly go on in those festivals?
Sadly, bin jousting is no more as well. But it's a good spectator sport, though. You can just, if you didn't want to have a go, you can just sit back and watch. It's really fun.
I'm pretty sure I'll lose, though. I'm pretty sure because I'm only 5'2".
Yeah,
There are no losers at bin jousting.
Yeah, but if you don't think you're going to defeat your opponent, dive, take a dive. You know, better than getting hurt.
The point is, you have to fall off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I could. Oh, okay.
The best bits are when you see one person's head collide with another person's head. That's the That's what you're waiting for.
Yeah, that got canceled. A lot of stuff got canceled.
No festivals. I'm working a lot. I mean a lot. To be honest, because I'm working a lot, I'm earning some money. I'm also not going to festivals, so I'm not spending my money. So I'm actually clearing my debt.
That's good.
So by the time festival season's over, by the time Warhorns comes round, and it's not, but by the date Warhorns should have been on, I should hopefully be mostly debt-free, which is a very nice place to be.
Did you finally pay off 70,000 tons?
Mostly, yeah. I've got most of my other debt is other things like car insurance and boring shit that I don't want to bother people with. But given that there's no festivals this year as well, we might be able to afford, at least me and my girlfriend, to do 70k again next year if it's going to happen. Because I know the cruise liners are not exactly doing well at the minute.
Yeah.
Like they're not even.
Aren't they?
Sorry?
They're all fucking hospitals, aren't they?
No. Right.
So the Chinese coast.
Particularly the ship that was 70,000 tons is on, right? It's just sat off the coast of the Caribbean. I think it's Caribbean or the coast of America, not docking because it's too expensive to dock the boat. It costs too much money, right?
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're leaving all of the crew without pay on the boat. They're being fed and everything, right? They had to be in their cabin for 2 weeks to isolate, and now they're let out their cabin, but obviously there's nothing running there, but they're just stranded on this boat in the middle of the fucking ocean while all this is happening. Not getting paid. It's mental.
See, but that's the thing, though, is like I will love to do, like, let's say everything gets back to normal. I would like to do the cruise, but that shit's just so goddamn expensive. I didn't even spend nowhere near that amount going to visit you guys. Yeah,
if you got to think about it, like if for me as well, you've got to include the cost of flying to Miami first as well. Which actually, fingers crossed, prices should drop massively because all the airliners got to make their money back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not cheap. But it's worth the money, personally. Having done it once, it's good.
I mean, the one good thing about cruise lines, don't get me wrong, is like $2,000. That's not including the flight or having to like drive, get a taxi or whatever. But you are fed. The food is free. The drinks are free minus alcohol. I think only alcohol is not free, right?
Yeah, you have to buy your drinks. Yeah, and if you do 70,000 tons, buy the pitchers. You buy a pitcher of beer, it's way cheaper.
Yeah.
And then they run out of fucking pitchers because everyone takes them back to the fucking rooms.
And it's good food. It's good food. It's not like it's cheap ass.
No, it's a luxury cruise liner, so the food's really good, and it's the whole cruise line thing. So like you can go and eat as much as you want, and we go for seconds and thirds. You go for breakfast and you're picking up 12 sausages at a time, that kind of shit. There was a toast station Literally, one guy's job is there all day in the morning to make toast constantly.
I want a toast job. I just want to make toast.
Big Dan, do you need another drink?
Oh, yep, please.
Yep.
Like New Orleans are cheap.
There we go.
Piss.
Hey,
There we go. There we go.
cheers, mate.
I want to go to New Orleans. I haven't been there. I've been to Texas, to like Houston, which is basically like 2 hours away from there. But right now, even if things were great right now, it's hot as hell over there. I will need to wait till like October or something. Plus, New Orleans is known for witchcraft, and going there in October, that's going to be a lot of fun. So
Spoopy.
And let's see. I'm sorry. What's free? Had to go grab something. Oh, the food. Okay.
Pizza. Oh, there was on the boat. There's a it's like a. So Monkey was getting laid one night, right? When we're at
Really?
We're on 70,000 tons, right? So we're in a shared room, me and Monkey, with 2 single beds. So he's shagging this bird, right? And I can't go back in the room. He's put the sock on the door handle saying "Don't come in." So I'm like, shit. And this is like 2 a.m. at this point. So no, it's late than that. 70,000 tons, like things run really late. The last band's on at like 5 a.m. kind of shit. So I'm like, bollocks. So I've got to stay up. So I go back to there's like a pizza place that does coffee as well. So I'll go. I don't drink coffee, but I need the caffeine. So I go down, and there's 4 really drunk guys. So I start chatting with them, drinking coffee. But it's free coffee and free pizza, and you just walk up and go, "I'll have a slice of that, please," and they just give you a pizza, and it's constant pizza. Food everywhere. It's free. It's included in the cost. But yeah.
So the food is free. The drinks, well, okay, not alcohol beverages, but all the other drinks are free. And I'm not sure about energy drinks, because you know how energy drinks like are usually not covered.
I've never saw any, to be fair, but
okay,
that's my thing. I just drink beer most of the time.
See, here's the it's funny how you said the whole stock on the thing, on the doorknob. I would think they would have like a do not disturb sign, because when I was in England, when I was getting late, I could not find that do not disturb sign.
Yeah.
And I forgot. Well, first of all, I don't think there was it wasn't like a traditional doorknob or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I remember your guys' friend Callum. Okay, I can never say his name right because I don't have the accent. But he almost walked in on us. Thankfully, he knocked. Because there was like a room situation that happened. He was supposed to stay with Gemma, so I just remember I was in the bathroom, and then I'm not gonna say his name on here, but he went to go answer the door, and then I heard them talking, and I heard them say the American girl. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped. I was like, they said the American girl. Does that mean I'm getting kidnapped?
He was also butt naked during this conversation.
I think so. I don't know. I think he was he was at least wearing his underpants. No. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he was.
Comment we've got there.
Oh yeah. He's drinking Hobgoblin, okay.
Also, he's called it Butt Flight, which is a description.
What was that last comment?
Anonymous, you're anonymous, says he wants to go to Japan when all this shit is over and be a weeb. Okay. You a weeb. I would like to go to Japan. That's I heard it's so clean over there.
They got good bridges, haven't they, Dan?
Oh yeah, I already did that one. They got good what?
We built bridges.
Don't get political, Dan.
It's not political. It's a war crime.
Yeah.
Right, no, Chris Barker said that Little Dan, what beer is better than Butt Light? And he said Butt Light. Not... Abby said there's no bins on the streets anywhere in Japan, can confirm. That was like London for a while, because the IRA kept inconveniently putting bombs in bins. So
that happened.
Yeah. So there were no fucking bins in London for a while.
The best one they did was they put a small bomb in one bin, and then about 500 meters down the road, they put a big bomb in another bin. So everyone ran away from the small bomb, and they got blown up by the big bomb.
Yeah.
Absolute genius terrorism that was.
Christopher Barker also said, Hobgoblin, what else? Victory Ale is one of the personal favourites I've not had in a very long time.
Isn't that by Bateman's Brewery?
Bateman's Brewery Victory Ale. It's fantastic.
Fucking beautiful beer.
It's got Nelson, Admiral Nelson on the bottle.
A very dark ale.
Yeah. Good for cooking as well. If you want to make a nice stew or something and you want to pour that in.
Oh, mince and gravy.
Oh.
Yeah. Mince and tatty. Get some fucking Victory Ale in that fucking mince. Bang on.
Yeah, our local shop used to sell it all the time, and it's really hard to get hold of these days. Around here, anyway.
It is, yeah.
We need a fucking booze cruise up to Bateman's Brewery because they do brewery tours, and it's Lincolnshire. We can see Kimball. Your face. Yeah. Right, this is my first piss break. I'll be back shortly.
Alrighty.
Back in a sec.
I forgot. Let me see your hairbrush. Let me see your hairbrush.
Is that the glam hairbrush?
No, it's the purple.
When I was in England, because we don't have them here, and I forgot to get one of those because I heard they're really good.
They are, yeah.
Send me one.
They cost like 20 quid. Yeah, I will do. I'll send you one over.
Throw chocolate. I always tell people whenever they send me something, I'll say, throw chocolate. I miss your guys' chocolate so much.
We do have some good fucking chocolate. I personally don't like the American chocolate. It tastes too, I don't know, chalky almost. Like,
it does.
Pretty.
Buckfast gets
Abby
you.
Said, Buckfast gets you fucked fast. It does get you fucked fast. In more ways than one, to be fair.
You guys don't have Miller Lite over there, do you? I don't remember seeing it there.
We do. Miller. Miller.
Mm-hmm.
We do, yeah. Well, no, we don't have it in England. I drink it a lot when I go to Scotland.
Yeah, I liked it. It's not that bad.
It's my girlfriend's dad's favourite lager. And, yeah, it goes down really well.
Damn, that was quick.
His bedroom's right next to the bathroom, so.
Yeah, it's literally over there. Have you talked to them about Snecklifter yet?
Snecklifter? No, that is a good beer, though.
That is a very good beer.
That is a fucking amazing beer.
I've not seen it in quite a while, to be honest.
I'm a Dos Equis fans. I'm even wearing a shirt. You guys don't have that over there.
Stop.
Shameless self-promoting.
Hammer time.
Somebody needs to make a meme out of that. Oh.
I've got the full collection of Hobgoblin caps that spell it out.
Monkey sent me a coaster of Hobgoblin. I still have it over there by my dresser.
He will post weird shit out to you. The weird gifts I've had off him every like Christmas, birthday, whatever. It's just shit he's found in a charity shop.
I was really thankful for that Star Trek encyclopedia he sent me, though. That was fucking awesome.
That was definitely still from a charity shop.
I know it was, but
yeah,
and it was very outdated, but I quite liked it. Yeah.
A moment to remember blind pig blueberry cider. Ooh. Never had that.
Do you, Dans, like any sports?
Dart.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I quite like the basketball.
Shooting.
I also quite like tennis, and archery is one that I do almost every day for anywhere between 2 minutes and 20 minutes.
I always wanted to get into archery. That's something I always wanted to do.
I used to do it competitively. Used to shoot for the county, and it is a great sport to get into. The problem is there's a lot of fucking walking because once you've shot your arrows, you've got to go and get them.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of walking or any sort of physical exercise. So
that's why you need to do the
blueberry cider.
Which is why I talked about the pub version of archery, known as darts. Because it's
you can shoot dart with a bow.
3 paces forwards to get your.
Yes, go
get your
Cowboy.
dart
That is my team. That is my fucking team right there.
Look, I'm looking.
They don't know who they are. But
I'll wait till I move up to Nottingham, but I'm looking to get my shotgun license for sporting reasons. Well, it's not a license; it's a certificate. But you know, the meme says, "Have you got a license for that?" So you know,
license. Have you guys seen those tweets like shit British people be saying? I don't know. It's like
stupid.
It's too
stupid. That's the one I see all the time.
Although some of them sounding Australian, I was like, I don't know if that's really them, but okay.
Don't do
we had
TikTok.
one comment on our video the other day, little Dan, which was metal.
No
metal.
T. No T.
No T in metal.
I'm not gonna lie. When I left the UK and I came back home, people were like, "You're talking weird." I was like, I think I was like talking. I think they were trying to say like I developed your guys' accent, but they couldn't really pinpoint it. But people were like, "You're talking weird." I was like, probably because I just hung out around with a bunch of British people and I wanted to be them so badly. So
Abby's just posted heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
Do you guys like Wallace and Gromit? I do. Big Dan does not.
I do not like Wallace and Gromit. No,
I really do.
Fucking hate it.
What's Wallace and Gromit?
I don't rate Wensleydale cheese though. Personally, Wensleydale is a bit, I don't know, bland for me. I don't know, it's a bit boring. Wallace and Gromit is an animated program. Oh, it's a stop motion, isn't it? So clay motion.
Clay, yes.
About a northern man and his dog and the shenanigans they get up to.
Okay, Big Dan, answer. I know you want to answer.
Has Big Dan seen the new
cheese posting gone? Jesus Christ! No, it's not. Fuck off! Hang on, check that.
What?
Wallace and Gromit cheese posting, a shit posting group on Facebook. I haven't seen anything from them in a while. Jesus, that's not gone, is it?
Okay, answer, because I know you want to answer.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So has Big Dan seen the latest Star Trek shows, and what does he think of them? Star Trek Picard was absolutely fucking amazing, right? Apart from the fact that he dies in the end, and he's now an android. That's a bit fucked up. Star Trek Discovery can go fuck itself up its own fucking arsehole, right? Because they had to do so many course corrections to keep it in with canon along the way. It completely destroyed any sense of storyline. None of the characters were fucking relatable. It is an absolute shitstorm of a Star Trek show. Just don't, fuck me. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not going there. I'm not going to rant on for as long as I want to. But yeah, the Star Trek Discovery was wank. Star Trek Picard was great.
Okay.
Darby, please posting gone.
Star Trek Discovery forgot what fucking colour Klingon blood was on one occasion. They can fuck off. Just fuck themselves. No. I'm not doing it.
I'm very lost, but okay.
I remember watching those Star Treks, but I'll be honest, I can't remember shit about them now, to be honest.
Sorry, Dan, what was that?
I don't think there's no, like, what you find with old Star Treks, the older ones, you know, even Voyager as well, you've got your memorable episodes, ones that you'll go back and watch again because you really like them. From the modern ones, I didn't find anything that I'd watch again, you know, several times. I'm confused by that comment.
Yeah, I don't. But it was too. I'm guessing it was too big, Dan. Yeah.
Huh.
I love that meme. Use the Force, Harry Gandalf.
Just don't.
I could never get into Doctor Who. I tried, and it's just something I just could not get into. But I have friends that love the shit out of it. And when I went to England, they're like, my best friend was like, "Can you bring me back Doctor Who stuff?" And then little Dan tells me, "Well, that's in Wales." I was like, "Fuck her. She's getting a shot glass, Dan, like everybody else." I didn't even get her that. I got her pins that had England on it, and that's it. I was like, there you go.
I enjoy Doctor Who. Big Dan does enjoy Doctor Who a lot more.
I fucking love Doctor Who. I'm a massive sci-fi fan in the day.
Yeah.
Both Trek and Who are my favourite two sci-fi franchises. But I think that the writing has massively let the actors down in the last two series of Doctor Who.
I've not watched those.
Don't get me wrong, I think Jodie Whittaker is a fucking amazing doctor, and she really does fucking shine at points. What I am pissed off with, and I'm sorry to get a little bit political here, is the fact that the BBC in the last two series has decided to shove this left-wing bullshit agenda down your throat at every given fucking opportunity. And I don't give a shit which side of the fucking right or left-wing standpoint you have. I don't think that should actually enter into Doctor Who. It's absolute bullshit. It's a sci-fi fantasy series, and let's just leave it as that. Let's try and just leave the common social agenda out of it, because who fucking needs it in a sci-fi fantasy?
Have you seen what Abby's just said?
What was that?
Okay, we'll get back to your question in a minute, Anonymous, but she said this.
Fucking yes.
All right, so Anonymous said, what is all your guys' favorite horror movie? Mine is Phantasma. I like too many to like just narrow it down. I do like the French horror films like Martyrs. I thought that shit was sick. And everyone knows I'm a big fan of a Serbian film, but I like to say that just so I could trick people into watching it. So, was he just bouncing?
Yeah.
Are you a yoga ball?
Got to plug the phone in. It's dying.
I know you sent me a message saying watch that film. I was like, no, I've seen the memes. But I don't do horror personally. It's just not for me. I just get bored.
Sorry, what was the question?
Horror films.
Guys, favorite horror movie. I quite liked the Nun series. That was okay. I like my what were considered B-sides back then, but are now just considered. They've almost got like a sort of an A-list kind of title just because of how popular they are. I like my 80s shit. I like Hunter's Blood. The Evil Dead series was fucking amazing. Just anything that was slightly shit back then seems to have a cult following now. Just even though it seems scary back then. Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Abby's comment. Who are you guys killing? We all know your favourite is Cradle of Fear. I own that on DVD. It was bought for me.
Thoughts on J.K. Rowling? I'm guessing because she's a fellow Englishman who now lives in Irish. But I don't. Okay, if we're talking about books wise, I don't mind her books at all. They're not my go. I mean, I've read the first 4, but that's it. They were good, but I'm not huge into Harry Potter. That's the thing. Like a lot of people will be like, this is my house. Like I really can't give you details on what will be my house, but I don't mind the story at all. I think it's a pretty good story compared to Twilight bullshit. But I do like the characters. I think they're very well developed. However, J.K. Rowling herself, I fucking hate her because she hates transgenders and she needs to learn how to mind her own fucking goddamn business. So, what are you guys?
Big Dan enjoys Harry Potter to an extent.
To an extent, yeah.
I've been to the museum thing. Where the fuck is it? Near London thing.
It is in London, yes.
I was taken there by an ex.
I am a massive Harry Potter fan. I'm not gonna lie. I really do fucking like Harry Potter.
I mean, I like the story. And like I said, I like the story. It's just not like I'm not obsessed over it, but I do like the story. If they show it on TV and I have nothing to do, I'll watch it. Like, you know, the movie. I mean, I do have the first 4 original books. So, yeah, Harry Potter Twilight is better. She's a dickhead. Yeah, she is a dickhead.
I think it's because I was like, what, 10, 11 when the first book came out.
Yeah.
And it was just so immersive. And yeah, it was really the first sort of series of books that I got into. I liked other books before that. Anthony Horowitz at that sort of age was an absolute god author to me. Loved his books like Public Enemy #1. If you've never watched that, if you've never read that, go fucking read it because it's a laugh a minute. But to me, Harry Potter was the first sort of series of books that I could get fully immersed in and just, you know, actually feel like I was part of that world, which was fucking kick ass at that age, you know.
Yeah.
Do you remember going to market stalls and there'd be tobacco tins with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone?
No. What it was is that was a series. It was a different series of books. It was a parody series of books that came out soon after Harry Potter, which I believe was called Harry Pothead.
The Sorcerer's Pipe, I don't know, or the Philosopher's
Yeah,
Pipe.
and it was like some very short stories that were released as a parody about a stoner Harry Potter, and it was quite funny. But yeah, it sort of took for a couple of years at least. It sort of took the stoner community, yeah, in a little bit, and you start reading these stories, and it was just a massive meme before memes are really even a thing.
Let's see. So the guy Christopher says, "I love Harry Potter and fucking hate Fantastic Beasts. I haven't seen or read the books. And J.K. Rowling needs to shut the fuck up and let her fans decide." I'm like, okay, I'm not into the war of that, but okay. Last night I had a Twilight Harry Potter dream where Edward and Jacob had a wand fight. That will be interesting to watch.
I had a dream last night and it featured Gun Jesus. That's
Dude, okay. I didn't tell you this, Big Dan, because you were in the dream too. But I dreamt like in March, I think. I swear, man, I feel like I was lucid dreaming. I'm not sure. But I dreamt that I was taking a train to go see you guys. Like, how do I take a train from here to there? I don't know. But lucid dreaming. I know, but lucid dreaming, so who cares? So I dreamt that, and then like I went to go see you guys, and then you guys dropped me off back home. And I told little Dan, I was like, that was so weird because I felt like I was going through a portal. Like it was just too realistic and creepy. And then little Dan tells me, he's like, I dreamt that Nam bought a tank last night. I was like,
I remember that. That was so fucking cool. I really wish I had that dream again. It was so good.
I don't mind Star Wars. I'm kind of tired of the hype. It's just too overhyped for me. But I do like The Empire Strikes Back. I understand why people like it, but it's just not my go-to series. Baby Yoda's cute though.
Little Dan.
Hello.
What do you think of Star Wars, mate?
Don't like Star Wars.
Why is that, mate?
Just don't. Never got into it. I remember watching the one of the first trilogy. I remember going to see one of them at the cinema.
Do you mean the second trilogy?
Yeah. I was there and I just couldn't get into it. Just didn't enjoy it.
I'm not a massive fan. It's just, I know I just said that I like Harry Potter, but even Star Trek to me sounds too far-fetched. One of my main grievances with it was, even though George Lucas always said it was supposed to be a trilogy, I don't believe it was. You actually look at A New Hope, and that was actually quite a good film. It was the only film of the entire trilogy that had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yeah.
The next two just didn't. It was almost like they were just complete dick extensions of the first film.
And now Disney have got it.
And now Disney have
Never
got it.
What
they're doing is a normal Disney thing, and they're just absolutely raping the fucking franchise. It's just it's gone too much for me. It's gone too far, and there's not enough integrity behind the fucking storyline to warrant it.
The best company to work with any sci-fi series is a UK company, and they're a company called Dave.
Dave. Okay, I was waiting for something else. Like I was really waiting for you to finish, but then you just stopped that.
And they have a series called Red Dwarf, which they're doing. Yeah. Fucking the new series of the new episode thing, feature length of Red. I keep going to scratch the back of my head, and there's a helmet in the way. The new feature length of Red Dwarf's fucking brilliant. Loved it. And the last series as well was fantastic. Dave have done a brilliant job of Red Dwarf, and it's fantastic. It's a shame that I think Pavel said it to me. It's like if in the early series they'd had a change of cast, they probably could keep it going for more series. You know, it could have changed. But the fact is, it's stuck with the same actors, and all those actors are getting very, very old.
Not exactly true. They did get rid of Rimmer and replace him with Kachansky for a while.
Yeah, that is true. But it's because it's stuck with the same actors, they can't do anything else with it, really. They couldn't do a spin-off, I don't think. I don't think it's possible.
Well no, because there's not enough cast there, is there? I mean,
no.
At least... maybe, but no.
I mean, because it was written as a series, something that would be maybe 1 or 2 series at most. You know, no one's ever going to think a comedy sci-fi thing's ever going to last.
Well, nobody did at the time.
No, it's a TV producer's fucking nightmare. It's like, what the fuck's this? It's like they hate it. Comedy and sci-fi in one thing. It's the worst nightmare.
But then you look at how the Orville is now.
Yeah, but that's after, you know, a good decade or 2 of fucking Red Dwarf, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But I
and
seriously see both the
Seth
Orville
MacFarlane's a
being
massive Anglophile
behind those 2 points.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane's a massive Anglophile, so he knows exactly. He's seen every Red Dwarf episode. He's
a massive Star Trek fan as well.
Yeah.
And you can really tell that in the influence behind the Orville, which is
yeah.
We have got really off topic here at some point.
Yeah, we've got an off topic.
Sorry, Jack.
No, it's okay because I really don't know anything about this kind of show. So
if you want to relate Red Dwarf to metal, Abby's made a great point that Carcass were once in an episode.
Oh.
Yes, they were, yeah.
They were.
Yeah. And
that's one of those fun facts. That's a pub quiz kind of fact that Carcass were in an episode of Red Dwarf.
Should we go back to metal topics then?
Yes, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no metal news.
Dan, why didn't you start a fucking sci-fi channel? We could have done so much better.
You could say metal and sci-fi. Have a section for that on, like, because you know how. Well, I used to have a section called metal and makeup, but then I found out some other. I guess I wasn't the creative one. Somebody else with a lot of more subscribers than me has a section for that. So that's why I changed mine about the band, because at least I talk about the band when I'm like doing my makeup, although the last one was like a flop because I couldn't find no information whatsoever. But why don't you guys just have a series called like metal and sci-fi? Especially with right now everything going on, like, you know, why don't you guys just try doing something like that?
Do you know what? That's one of the first ideas I've heard in a long time that I actually quite like. But me and Little Dan have become very set in our ways.
I deserve.
I don't know enough. We're setting it to Big Dan going, yes. I've not read up enough of the, you know, when it comes to Red Dwarf, might be all right. But things like Star Wars, I'll be honest, I've probably only seen about 2 of the entire Star Wars films in total.
Yeah, then your people are going to be asking you to talk about Star Wars, and that's like the last thing you guys want to talk about. But what I was going to ask you, now I remember what I wanted to ask you. What was the reason why I put on the crown? I mean, the tiara was because I know Big Dan was posting up on his Facebook. Who was accusing you guys of being misogynistic?
Big Dan, before you start, go get your sunglasses. Sunglasses. He might have gone to go get a hat, but I hope he goes to get the sunglasses. I think he might have lost the sunglasses, actually.
Okay, so let me just put it like, I'm going to let you guys know. First of all, I'm one of the fewest people out there who knows what a feminist is, and I am a feminist.
Yeah,
and I know for damn sure they are not misogynistic, because I always tell people, you're a feminist if you just want equal pay, equal rights. That's it. That's all it is. You are not attacking men. You are not attacking women, because I believe there's a term for them. They're called like radical white supremacist female. I don't know. It's a long term for them, but they're the ones that attack everyone and everything. It's almost like a Karen. Let's just call them Karens for short. But I always tell people, as long as you agree that they should have the same rights, and should be equally paid and not be damned for their sexuality or whatever, if we want to toss that in too, because I don't think you should damn a woman for her sexuality. That's it. That's all it is. And then I've hung around with you guys so many, you know, obviously throughout Birmingham, and I've had so many live streams, not live streams, but we've had conversations like this. You guys are nowhere near misogynistic, but however, Big Dan, you and I will keep it just between you and I, and you can tell Little Dan later when we're off. You and I know who is the popular one on here on YouTube who is misogynistic.
Oh,
you
yeah.
You and I know who it is. Yeah. And they're the ones that, and a lot of people, especially because they have a younger fan base, they're blinded by it. So there's actually
my mom's a woman.
So what happened that is it just because you guys say you like boobs? I like dick.
No, it's a long story.
It is very long.
In effect, what happened was we have as a medical promoter in the UK, and I'm not going into too much detail because legal reasons, and she's threatened to sue quite a few people.
Okay.
But she tried to post constantly to a group that I'm admin of, and her posts were being deleted and stuff, and I undeleted the posts from the admin page to see what had been deleted, just because I'm a nosy bastard. And I then deleted it again, and I put the very tongue-in-cheek explanation for the reason that I deleted this as she was too hot, it made me feel ugly, which was a self-deprecating joke to myself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, us English people are all about self-deprecating jokes. This promoter took that the wrong way, who was also an admin of the group, and tried saying that we were misogynists, which was kind of completely on the point.
You just happened to be logged into the HME account at the time.
I'm sure off my personal account, yes.
That if it was just your name as the account that deleted that post and made that comment, that they wouldn't have bothered trying to make this thing. It's just someone who's trying to, you know, say, oh, look at the bad people.
Yeah.
To gain their own popularity.
So what started it? I see people post memes of a cat saying, "This cat is so beautiful, it makes me feel ugly."
Yeah.
I don't think anybody be animalistic. I don't know. Yeah, but the reason why I'm wearing this crown, you guys, because like, you know, I've joked around and called myself the metal queen, right? And then like apparently people loved it, so I kept it as the, you know, I call myself that. No, it's not. Well, yeah, I kind of have an ego, but I like being called myself that, but I know there's more than one queen. So it's just a fun little thing on my channel, right? Because somebody was attacking me one time saying that metal is a man's thing, not a woman's thing, and I need to leave because I'm going to ruin it. And I go, well, then take me to your leader, bitch, because I'm your queen now. So that's how the queen with me started. That's why sometimes I'll wear the tiara. So when I was on Big Dan's, you know, personal page, and I was like, I forgot how it ended up, but you said I should be knighted for this. You know, you were just joking around. And I go, well, next time when I go over there, I'll put my crown on, and I'll knight you because I am the metal queen. So that's why I put on the crown just for this moment. So that I have ego and I'm arrogant. So, but excuse the lawnmower if you hear that noise. I'm sorry.
I can't hear it personally, but yeah. It was a very fun period of time through someone who is known in the UK metal community for stirring a lot of shit.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
I was saying it was a very funny period of time, but it was started. The whole thing was started by someone who is known for starting a lot of shit. So yeah, so.
Because I went to their channel because they have a YouTube channel, right? I don't know if I was on the right one. Oh my God, you are not getting close to me right now, Mr. Lawnmower. Leave. I told him all to shut up. Oh my God. I'm sorry. People. Technical difficulties. I'm sorry.
A fucking ant in the room. Jesus.
Okay. That's better.
You were saying you found their YouTube channel.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that was their YouTube channel, and I just remember I didn't really look into it that well. I just saw one video, and it was a guy who posted up saying like there were women like not being hired because they were too hot. So I don't know. I never really clicked on it, so I was like, I don't need to get into this. But yeah, unfortunately, there are shit like that they fire women because they're too hot. But they also won't hire the ugly ones, so just like it's like I thought it was about talent. I don't know how many metal guys are there out there. They're not hot, but they're over there fucking making great music.
Personally, I only go for ugly women. It's that's literally how ridiculous this is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that was the correct channel. I'm not sure, but
yes, it was. Yeah, I can guarantee it was.
As Abby Stabby has said, she's a fucking daft bint.
Yes, you are, because you're a woman. Oh shit! I've done it again.
Oh, you misogynist!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Just for that, I will behead you.
My knighthood has been taken away. Your knighthood.
Tomo's here. Fucking Tomo's here. Yes, the dad bod is real because, the pie and beer diet has added a few inches on the belly. I used to be a skinny man, but now there's this lump here.
When you first started, you're still skinny to me, but you were like anorexic when you first started.
Yeah, and now I'm not.
The thing with Little Dan is no matter what he ate, he could stay skinny. Until he reached 30 years old.
Yeah.
And his metabolism slowed down. I'm going the other way where I'm eating less and less to lose weight. And it used to piss me off in my 20s, where I'd be there eating the most minimum, like in my late 20s, I'd be like eating the most minimum amount. And he'd be just scoffing his fucking face full of shit. And,
you did have the old hot dog sandwiches, though, didn't you?
Yeah, for several months, I just ate hot dogs. And I got to, 23.5 stone, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then I lost 10 stone.
Abby, I don't have the whippet metabolism anymore. Well, maybe if I stop the beer, because these are like 300 calories per can.
No,
I'm on my 7th right now.
You offset your beer intake by your food intake, Dan.
Problem is, girlfriend keeps buying takeaways.
Yeah, what you got to do is convert over to spirits, your whiskies, your rums.
Yeah.
They get you pissed quicker with less of a calorie intake. Therefore, you can eat a little bit more. Sound advice, big Dan advice.
Does make getting to work a lot harder. I found out the other day when I went in on rum.
Right, I'm taking a piss break.
Piss break.
Piss break.
Piss break.
The thing is, his piss break isn't over there.
It's up the stairs, yeah.
He's on the big fuck off.
I'm just surprised he didn't go over your place or you go over his place so you guys could just share one camera. Since you guys live next door to each other.
The issue being it's really fucking warm at the minute, right? And I'm in a box room. When we did live streams before, me and Dan, like 2 years ago, whatever it was, it'd be too hot. We'd be in here sweating. It's so bad. So yeah, just stay the fuck away from each other. Someone's asked how much do I weigh? But then he's used 190 because he's asking in pounds because I don't know what
Well, okay, I'll do it on my phone. Like, how many?
We don't. In the UK, we weigh people on stones. Like, so I couldn't actually know the full.
Okay, so how many? Oh shit, that's if my phone wants to work.
I have no idea what it used to be. I used to be always a solid like fucking 10 or 11 stone, but I'm probably more like 12, 13 stone these days, if not maybe more.
Let's see.
What's like
13 stones weigh.
It's Big Dan's ass, look.
Oh my god, no, dude.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've not weighed myself in a long time, especially since the beer belly.
182 pounds.
Sorry?
182 pounds.
So I probably could be nearly like 190 easily. But like I'm 6'2" as well. So
who was
like, it's all in the belly. It's like, no fat hair or anything like that. It's all slim, but like it's belly.
It's just the belly, yeah. Well, for you being the height you are, because you're 6'1", that is normal, like 180 pounds. That is normal.
But it's just all in the belly because it's just this really.
Sorry, have I come back to this and we're doing each other's fucking BMIs?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I don't want to be part of this.
Anyways, who got moist while looking at freaking Big Dan's ass?
Who's what?
Who got moist off that shit?
Everyone.
Little Dan, more like not quite as Big Dan. It has changed a bit, hasn't it?
Dude, like I kept like when I was over there, I kept confusing you with Big Dan just because you were so fucking tall. Like I don't know why. Like I had such a hard time.
With English people, right, with normal height as men, anyway. Anyone smaller is just Welsh. There we go.
Or Scottish. There's a lot of short Scottish people.
Oh yeah. I was once I was on my way to get on a bus to go to Scotland, right? National Express. I was standing in a queue on this to get on the bus, and I could see like above me, in front of me, all the people were just really tiny. I could see 2 foot above every person in front of me. Like they're all really fucking small. Didn't get on that bus in the end. Fucking snowstorm happened.
Okay, so let's go back to talking about metal.
Metal band.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So what have you guys been listening to lately? So I've actually been listening to new albums, believe it or not. And everyone knows I'm not like a new album person. I just listen to whatever I feel like it. But I listened to the Testament one, the New Testament. I listened to the new Sepultura, which is ironic. And I tell people it's ironic that Sepultura released, I think they released it in January or February, I'm not sure, but their first song is called Isolation. So I thought that was a little ironic. And then not only that, who else have I been listening to? Burning Witches. I listened to their new album that came out in January.
Burning Witches. Okay, so the lead singer of Burning Witches, I believe is it Laura Gilman?
It's not the first one for sure. It's the second one now because this is their second singer. I think it is Laura. Yeah, it's Laura. Yeah.
Yeah, I met her when I was the live sound engineer. I met her in a gig in Northamptonshire. She was the lead singer of a band called Synergy Protocol, and she's fucking really good, really fantastic vocalist. And I've heard a little bit of Burning Witches, and you can really hear that vocal sort of that same sort of those great vocals coming through. The reason she stuck in my head was because she walked up to me and she stroked my beard and she said, "That's the best beard I've seen all tour," which was a bit of a compliment considering that was a few years ago now. My beard wasn't even as long, but yeah, fantastic vocalist, absolutely amazing.
She is really good. I like her really a lot better than the first one, to tell you the truth. So that's what got me into their second album. I think it's called Dancing with the Devil. I might be mistaken, but It's really good, that album. So, I mean, I had liked their previous work. It just wasn't like something I gravitated to a lot. But when I listened to this album, I'm guessing this is the first album with her on it. I'm not sure, but it's really good. I just wish they would do a tour here. But like they're mainly one of those bands that are like very popular in Europe. Yeah. And right now with everything going on, it's like forget it. Like I miss Sister of Suffocation. When I was over there, if I would have stayed there a couple more days, I would have been able to see them. But I didn't even know they were playing in England. And they were in Nottingham, of all places.
If you like it, also, like I said, go search Synergy Protocol, because that was a great band. Seeing them live and stuff, just okay, it was a good night.
Yeah.
Talking about metal stuff, I've got a Metalhead box here.
You want to unbox it for us?
Well, ignore the fucking Easter egg my girlfriend left behind, right? I've just noticed that this thing here, me and Big Dan did do a video where we unboxed this. It never came out.
Oh,
no, it's the lockdown.
I have that.
That's behind you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what's up there behind you?
Yeah, it's right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also what's on my wall in the next room. Yeah.
Some CDs. Oh, the fucking Iron Maiden figurine thing.
Yeah.
That's on the set now. But I
got
don't know. Anyone want that? Because I don't.
Why don't you save the stuff you don't want for like a giveaway or something? Or you guys don't want to do giveaways? I love that one.
The Trooper one is fucking amazing.
Shit. Yeah. Big Dan, do you want some prawn crackers?
Yeah, chuck them over the fence later.
Here you go. They're coming down.
What the, give me a sec. Pass them down. Prawn crackers. Yeah, sorry, we digress. Jack, you were saying, darling.
What were we talking about?
No, we were still on the same. We were still on metal, so it doesn't matter. So, but I don't know. Like I just need like new folk metal stuff. Like I need to listen to some new folk metal. Who is like a band right now that came out with an album right now in the folk metal area?
Interfering, we've got a new single out. I know that. And that's really good. I'll draw you guys your own trooper with Eddie. Oh, yeah, do that. That's well cool. Please.
What's that?
I've been because go ahead.
Abby said, "I'll draw you guys your own trooper, Eddie, with a HME flag."
I've been meaning to do what's it called? Because you know how I do graffiti art, especially in my sketchbooks. I've been meaning to do your guys' names, but I just lately probably because I've been concentrating more on YouTube, so I haven't really been doing that side of the art field, or I've been reading a lot, so I haven't even been concentrating on that. I should, since I have time. But yeah, my art style is way different than hers, though. I used to do a lot of anime, but now I'm just going more to the graffiti side because I like tagging. So.
Tagging is cool.
I'm trying to think of UK folk metal bands that I know of that have last released an album.
But it is, right, it's the same with every band at the minute, is that everyone's in lockdown, so everyone's just writing new material. What's the point in releasing the album right now? You know?
No. Also, the actual, what I would consider UK folk metal, the bands that I know of anyway, there's not that many of them. In comparison to the rest of Europe.
They've taken a break from shagging each other because they can't shag each other anymore because they're all in lockdown, right?
I know Scholarly forming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing without the bassist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New bassist. They've had a few practices so far. I know that they're trying to get the wheels back on the wagon. There's actually a couple of really great Scholar tracks on YouTube at the minute. Trying to think. Hailstorm.
Hey, oh, that's right. Ailstorm came out with a new album. I haven't
You
even
always get the obvious ones, don't you?
Personally, I think Hailstorm are too obvious.
They are, yes. As I said, you always get the obvious ones.
Mm.
Did I listen to it? No, I haven't listened to it yet. But I know they just recently came out with it. It wasn't too long ago.
But it is some. Also, what gets me is in the UK metal scene is how little folk metal bands last for.
They're not for long because it requires several members, and whenever you do anything in life and it requires more than just yourself, you
can't really rely on them when they want to do their own
stuff. It takes
stuff.
effort, and when you've got several people, especially if you've got someone who's like, like all drummers are in 3 bands, for example, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
So
I remember there was a meme going along saying a meme in the last couple of months that was going around saying that if COVID-19 kills just 3 drummers, that's 75% of the bands in the UK that no longer exist.
Yeah. So you think a lot of bands are going to be like, if you're after someone who's actually playing, the squeeze box, fiddle, whatever. There's not a lot of people playing those instruments, and they're probably in a few bands. I've heard very little from a lot of people, but that's because everyone's in the same boat at the minute, and it's it's all COVID, and it's all just. I'm sure it's just writing period for a lot of people. I'm sure next year there's gonna be a lot of albums coming out.
So I have a question because one of the fellow members of Rebel Metal Alliance asked me this on one of my live streams. They asked me, how soon would you go back to a show once they open, even though the COVID-19 is still going on? But let's sort of say if they start having shows in December, would you guys go or would you guys not?
Yeah,
I would.
away.
Yeah,
straight away.
I work in supermarket, so I'm not on the shop floor, and I work mostly nearly nights, but I'm surrounded by several people, and it's not possible for us to socially distance. Like we're shoulder to shoulder, half of the guys on the department. So like, if we've got it, we've probably had it already, But I don't feel like I have. Maybe I'm immune. I don't know, but I don't know. It just because I'm working constantly all the time. It just doesn't feel real for me.
It doesn't feel real for me either because I live alone. I've become quite a recluse in the last year, let's say.
Hermit.
A hermit, yes. And it's made very little difference to my lifestyle. So yeah.
I just feel, well, I feel for you guys, like your country's different. Like they handled it a lot better than we did here. Obviously. No, really?
Yes.
No, I'm hearing yes and no. I don't understand.
Okay, no, actually, compared to America, maybe yes, but the rest of everywhere else in the world.
So
you're just second behind us, or maybe
I still disagree with that entirely. What you got to look at with us and the rest of Europe is they say that our fucking our death count, our infection rate is so fucking high, but what people fail to fucking realise is how much more densely populated the UK is to other fucking countries in Europe.
That is very true.
The problem isn't the fact that the government isn't doing enough. It's to do with the fucking population density. I mean, the Netherlands, yes, you could argue they have a high density, but that's because there's a lot further distance between cities now. You're a much more densely populated in their cities. But in the UK, we have, instance, our county itself shares 5 borders.
5, yeah.
6, 5 borders,
5. Yeah.
And square footage, square meterage between each person is a lot less than anywhere else in Europe. And that's why the infection is spreading here a lot worse than anywhere else in Europe. And it's also the reason why the death rate is a lot higher. And you've got these fucking little fucktards that are saying, oh, it's because government haven't done enough. No, it's not. It's because our fucking population density.
Yeah. We're all sat on top of each other.
Exactly.
So have you guys heard of the band that Bailey just mentioned right there? Diesel Naga, I don't know.
Being English, we can't pronounce that.
I can't pronounce. I've seen the name around, but I haven't heard them.
Wait, is that a trap?
No.
Okay.
I've heard of what's it called? Panopticon. I don't know if you guys heard of them. I just recently started listening to them, but they're like a black folk metal band from Kentucky. Yeah, that's what I had said like in my last live stream too, Abby. Like I agree with you because it'll be less people, which means I could get to the front easier, and people will probably not want to touch each other. So
when she says dropping arse, she means farting.
Yes.
I live in the middle.
Which I will not stop doing. I'll continue to do.
I've seen that. Yeah, but I don't know. Do you guys? Little Dan? You probably can't remember, but when we went to freaking Sherwood Forest, yes, there's an actual Sherwood Forest out there. For in case you guys don't know, I thought it was just a made up place by Disney, but
the real place.
But it's a real place, and I was there. And what was the name of the band that you were playing coming back from Sherwood Forest?
Soul Dissolution.
Soul Dissolution. Okay, let me write that down so I can remember. Because they almost remind me of Elderwind almost.
Good album, that. Still in the car.
Okay. That was the good old days when I was able to travel.
You talk to me about that. My girlfriend lives about 600 miles away and I haven't seen her since fucking February.
Right, there's a new lad at work and his girlfriend, right? One of the guys at work has a girlfriend who lives in Sweden, and we thought, okay, I thought, that's further than Big Dan's girlfriend, right?
No, it's not.
No, thing is, then we had a new guy start, right? One of the new guys, we had so many new people come because of the demand, there's so many new jobs started. There's a guy at work who's got a fucking girlfriend in Argentina.
Oh.
How the fuck does that work?
Yeah. Like, got any flights recently? He was like, no.
That's too much of a... I mean, I get it a couple hours away, but...
You know, no, Big Dan's like a 12-hour drive away from his. Which is why he's been sat there wanking the whole time.
My dick has been through a rough time recently. I mean, these aren't small as fucking hands, mate. You know?
How many CDs do we own, Big Dan? Between the two of us?
I'm going to be honest with you. I've got CDs that I've been sent to review that are still in their cellophane wrapper.
Yeah. Yeah, same. No idea.
I don't even count.
No idea. I haven't a clue.
I don't know why I would want to count. That's the thing. That's like, you really have to have nothing to do in order to want to do that.
Unless you put them in, what order would you put them in, Big Dan? Chronological?
Chronological, and both alphabetically and chronological by subgenre.
Okay. Would you make a spreadsheet?
Mate, my CD collection is not organised in the slightest.
No, my CD collection is mostly between what I have here and what I have at my mate's house. Like, you still got probably a few copies of CDs of mine. You've got This Is Spinal Tap, because I mean to put that in the car, and I brought it over to yours before I put it in the car. I'm
gonna be honest with you. The last time you came round, it was on the HME set, and I hid it because I wanted to listen to it again. But yeah,
it needs to go in the car because the missus wants to hear it, so it needs to go as on the playlist. But it's like like you had a Burzum album of mine on CD, and that got crushed in one of your AXs.
It did. I've still got the cover for it. If you want the cover back.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've still got it on vinyl.
Cool. It must be what? I guess I'll probably say about 400.
A lot.
Yeah.
No idea. Look, the thing is, I end up giving away so many fucking CDs. It's ridiculous. I'll go for a piss.
All right.
I think the thing is with CDs is my stereo very rarely gets used for playing CDs. It's more for vinyl, which I'm currently sitting on top of a massive stack of right now. If I'm going to play a digital format, I'll do it through MP3 or Spotify, something like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of the albums that I own on both CD, and a lot of the albums that I love the most, I own on both CD and vinyl. So if I'm going to go through the trouble of actually taking something out of a cupboard and putting it on my stereo, it's more than likely going to be a record, not a fucking CD.
I don't have a record player, so I wish. I want to get a good one, not one of those cheap ones that'll ruin your vinyls. So that's why I don't have, because people keep saying, why don't you just buy one of the cheap ones? I was like, because I don't want to, because I know they're going to ruin my vinyls.
You can get a cheapish one and then change the cartridge so it does less damage to the vinyls. As long as it's got a counterweight on the end of the arm, I'd say you're okay. But should we talk about Little Dan? What's his gun?
Talk about Little Dan. Tell me.
His dick is like 20 inches long. I heard that.
You're not the first person who's told me that.
Yeah, he's hung like a fucking horse. Yeah, amazing. I don't know where to go from here.
Like how? So you heard? You didn't see for sure?
Huh? No, I heard from at least 3 prostitutes.
All you guys in the chat, shh, you didn't hear that. Hi, Nick.
Deathlight Reviews.
Is
Hello.
this really loud, by the way?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's fine.
Good. Just our conversations have been all over the place. We'll try to stay on metal, but then it goes all over the place like always. So good.
Should we start talking about metal again, or
Unless you want to talk about penises, but okay.
Penises. I'm not the best person to talk about penises with. I mean, I haven't experienced that many, apart from Little Dan's of my own. So.
Oh my god! Did you just piss on the hat? Oh, no, wrong one. I did not mean to highlight that one. I'm so sorry. I was trying to do Abby's, but then just scrolled up.
Did you just piss in that hat?
Yes.
Big Dan, you helped me start my channel. Aww.
Hey, man. No, seriously, it is a great channel. Really is. Just keep doing what you're fucking doing. Seriously,
apparently, we started helping a lot of channels. Well, no, we inspired a lot of channels. And the way I see that is people looked at us and went, if those dickheads can do it, I can do it.
Well,
we were the first dickheads who tried to do it.
We were some of the first dickheads to make it believable that any cunt could do it. Because a lot of people, Downsy, for example, and a few others, they were all like, they just watched us and went, if those fucking retards can do it, I can do it better.
I think because when I had started my channel, I just started doing metal stuff when I found you guys. Because I remember I started following you guys when you were only at 300.
Fucking hell.
Like you guys were small. Like, and then I remember
5 years ago now.
Huh?
That was like 4 or 5 years ago now.
About 4 years ago, yeah.
No, it was like 3 years ago or 3.5.
No, 3 years ago this Sunday is the first day our Discord server started.
Oh shit.
So
Okay, well, maybe you guys were on a little bit longer than me then, because I just remember I had sprained my ankle, and that's when I had started, because it was 3 years ago when I had sprained my ankle. Trust me, I can't forget that shit, because that shit was terrible. I was out for 3 months, so I cannot forget that shit. So, and I just remember I would start watching your videos, but you guys only had like maybe not even 10 videos. Aw, the little gnome she made you.
Yeah, no, that's the one for Downsy. She said did not.
I do miss Downsy though.
It didn't come with me to Metal Days, and unlike me and Dan, he's like he considered this too creepy. He's a very private person, and
gnomes are creepy.
It stays here on my shelf. It's here. I know it could go somewhere else eventually, but yeah, here it is. It's here. I'm going to keep it forever.
Oh. I do miss the channel. I remember every time when I would, right before I would go to bed, I would see a message that he will have a new video up. And one time I left him a comment. I was like, every time I'm about to go to bed, you pop up a new video. So I'm always the first one to watch. And one time at the end of his videos, he told me, "Good night, Jax." Like nobody understood, but I knew what it meant. I was like, he told me good night.
Hey, Jax.
Hitler
or Stalin?
I'm sorry? Stalin.
Stalin.
Dude, my audience is not going to get the joke, but okay. Especially with everything going on right now, they're not going to get it. You Europeans have a way different personality and sense of humor than here. So that's why I never bring it up on my channel. Like, I feel comfortable with you guys, but yeah, no, that's why I never bring it up on here, because they don't get the sense of humor.
Abby has one gnome left. Who does she paint it as?
I would look terrible as a gnome. Who else do you watch?
Pavel the gnome. King gnome.
Make a boss gnome. Or do you want to do it after a YouTuber?
Okay, she said, "I'll have one gnome left. Do I paint it like Varg?" That's you can. Oh, Abby, look up Dictarn. It's like Flecktarn, but with dicks. So you could do a gnome based on Varg, but with Dictarn rather than Flecktarn, which is basically a load of dicks.
We're on dicks tonight, people. I don't mind dicks. Nick, are you still in the chat? I thought you had your own live stream going on. Weren't you going to try for 6 hours?
Oh my.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, cheers, bro.
Oh, okay. I see you, Deathlike. I see. So you're not on yet. Yeah. Dick's.
Ask
Big Dan, do you want another beer? Do you want another beer, Big Dan?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
hang on.
Yeah. There you go.
Cheers, mate.
No.
Cheers.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. Cheers.
The knob.
There's alcohol in this latte, in case people are wondering. You guys hit 5 hours last week. I saw some of it. I stopped by real quick on your last live stream. I think I saw it all the way till almost towards the end, because I remember a couple people got off. Yeah, they would go for a long time. Like, they go for 6 hours. I'm like, okay. I'm like, are you shaving your nose hairs?
Yep.
No. Yeah, it's good. When you get past 30, fucking nose just start pouring out hair. Ears.
Yeah,
Well,
got it.
I know we could talk about you guys.
Put it in your ears.
ears.
No, I did it the wrong way around. You put it in your nose. Laugh. Your ears first. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, your ears start growing fucking hairs out of them. It's fucking ridiculous. Big Dan.
Yes.
You've not promoted your OnlyFans yet.
Yeah, you haven't. In case you guys don't know,
Oh, yeah.
it has an OnlyFans. It's all about feet. So if you guys want to see that,
Yes. So I've an OnlyFans. If you want to see my sexy feet, the only subscriber that I have to my OnlyFans so far is Little Dan's girlfriend.
That's very true.
Which I think, to be honest, mate, we should be both worried about. But yeah. Only Dan's. Yes. Great name for it. Yeah. Only Dan's. I'll say my feet. It's only my right foot. Because I have the King's disease in my left foot. Gout.
Gout.
Gout. Yes. So if you'd like to see my right foot and fantasize about it, you can go on OnlyFans and see my amazing sexy foot.
he seemed pretty cool. I don't know if you're asking mainly about Justin, but yeah, he seemed pretty cool. I haven't checked out his channel yet or anything. Oh, somebody said you got some cute feet. You need to like dunk them and shit, you know? How can I pass that off?
Yeah, the end. Oh,
Well,
yeah. Is that
You have
time?
a link in your personal Instagram, right?
Is it?
who me? Sorry.
Big Dan, you have the link to your personal Instagram, right? I mean your OnlyFans.
Do
I think so. I think that's where I saw it. But I'm pretty sure you can find it on HME's channels as well.
I either have it on my personal Instagram or the HME Instagram. I can't quite remember. I know it's in a couple of videos, but yeah, go join that shit. So I will be posting more pictures of my feet in hilarious situations, like holding an album that I would like. You know, like I have highly dexterous feet, and I can do a lot of things with my feet, like pick up CDs and stuff. So you know, I recommend an album and show it with my feet.
Do an out of the shower photo session of with your feet. Yeah. How you wash your feet.
I wash it in the normal way that anyone washes their feet. I wash my bollocks and my dick, and I let the soap fall down to my feet, and it naturally cleans them.
That's the standard. Yeah.
Okay.
Big Dan.
Yes.
Look, it's you.
Holy fuck! Is that the Russian dolls?
It's Russian doll.
See, what Little Dan's doing now is he's being.
What
Little Dan's doing now is he's being Carrot Top, and he's bringing out his props to be entertaining.
It's just shit I've got lying around this room. Thing is, this is a Russian doll, so you open it up. Oh.
Sell used socks. Oh my god, yeah. Somebody asked me, well, one of my friends told me, I'm sorry, to sell my used underwear because I could make like up to like $300 on them. You should do socks.
What, used socks?
Yeah, sell your used socks. I'm pretty sure there's a market for that. If there's a market for like fucking dirty underwear, there's a market for socks.
Sell me a bath water.
How do we got on Man of War? But thank you for bringing up metal because we've been off topic.
I don't like Nilla Road. I don't. Sorry, Deathlight Reviews, man. I'm just not a massive fan.
I like Nano War, but not Man of War.
I'm wearing a Burzum shirt. But then on the back, I think that's supposed to be an interferum on the back there. But
who sent you those? Did Abby?
Russian doll, so you open it up again, and inside there's a tiny King Pavel when he's full like face paint and everything. Like and
I like the movie. The movie was good.
Big Dan,
thoughts on Anvil? Guys,
I thought they were okay, but they're not like something I go to a lot. But I like them.
I can appreciate Anvil. I can. They're not something that I'll go to. They're not a band that I'll go to every time. They're more sort of thing that I'll recognise if they came on in a club, in like a club night or something like that. But there are many factors. Many factors.
I didn't mind Manila Road. I thought they were good.
I like Man of War.
Dan, are you fucked?
A little bit.
Well, you're getting a little fucked.
Sorry about the squeak. That was it.
So, what sort of trends have you been listening to recently, Jax?
What sort of what?
What sort of trends?
Trends listening to?
Yeah. What sort of subgenres?
Oh, okay. So I thought you meant like trends, like I don't know, like fashion trends. Like I don't listen to fashion trends, but okay. Right now, I have a lot. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Corpy Kwani, and then I listen to Nick has been sending me a lot of stuff. So I've been listening to like he sent me Manila Road, and then he sent me Panopticon, I believe is how you say it. So that one's a good band. I really thought like Slow Fade. Yeah, that one was
Okay.
that was really good. The band that Nick had just mentioned right there, they're really good. I actually enjoyed them more than Manila Road. So I guess it's like in that trad power metal area. Like I'm always in the power metal section. Yes, I do go to black metal and death metal, but it's just I always get drawn back to whatever power metal it has. So what else have I been listening to? Traveler. I don't know if nobody's even talking about Traveler. Traveler is such a good band.
I know that Little Dan gets caught up in his power metal quite frequently.
I'm more very recently. I'm more on the trad stuff.
I'm the same, actually. Yeah.
I've caught up on a lot of Visigoth recently. Visigoth, literally, that's the first thing I go to listen to right now. It's just I'll go to put some music on Visigoth straight away.
I've personally been getting caught up a lot recently in my neoclassical metal sort of phase with England Malmsteen, a bit of Jason Becker. It's just actually on the same sort of leg, but on the same sort of limb, but not the same. Steve Vai.
Yeah. I got you that
album
you posted the other day.
Say again, sorry?
That Yengwei album you posted the other day.
Oh yeah, Trilogy with the three-headed dragon. Yeah,
I bought that for you.
Bought that for me
years ago.
You did, yeah.
On vinyl, because we used to have a record shop around here.
It's quite strange how often that sort of I won't listen to it for 2-3 years, and then suddenly it'll just find its way back into my record deck again, and I'll play that, and it's fucking amazing. Also, Fist.
Yeah, Fist.
Yeah. Oh, as you can agree, a totally fucking amazing British new wave heavy metal band. Just yeah, but I've sort of, although I do see myself as that word, yeah. Although I see myself as mainly sort of mellow death, folk and power. The amount of trad metal I've been listening to recently is quite, and neoclassical metal I've been listening to is a lot more than the former. But I've also been listening to a little bit of what I would consider glam.
I was into a lot of Billy Idol. I don't know why, but I
love Billy Idol.
I love him too. Oh my god, yay! There's so much in common, like oh my god.
But yeah, it's
But Abby Stabby says, did you guys know that Tom Baker is narrating the next Arion album?
Is he?
Is he hard up for work these days? Tell you what, there's a couple of computer games that he's done, you know, whether it's the storytelling or just a couple of voice acting things, and you can tell it's him straight away, and it's brilliant. It's got a great voice on him.
Has anybody listened to the new Behemoth album? I haven't yet, so
I haven't properly listened to Behemoth in about probably a year, 18 months.
I've never liked Behemoth.
And I do like Behemoth. I like the whole sort of blackened death metal shit they're going for. I do. I love seeing them live a few years ago at Bloodstock, but I did think that the fucking glitter cannons were a little bit controversial for a black and death metal band. But you know, I'm picking at straws there.
I don't mind them. I like listening to them from time to time, but they're not somebody like I have to own every record of.
What I don't quite agree with is how much of a dick Nurgle's been recently.
Yep, literally.
Yeah, yeah. I think. Oh, by the way, Nurgle. I can't even say his name right. Then I'm chewing on something, but he's starting a country album.
Yes, I have seen that. Yes, yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, you find a lot of musicians want to go in other directions at some fucking point, or start certain side projects that aren't a part of metal and shit like that. But I think the way he's been on social media was he was very big on social media for saying the right sort of things for a while. And then he just started to get a little bit high on his own social media sort of fucking fame and just started making shit up completely. Like the whole YMCA.
Yeah.
YMCA for wearing a certain shirt and shit like this. And it's like, no, that's obviously fucking bullshit, Nurgle. You're obviously talking out your fucking ass. Just stop it. You don't need to be anything more than you are to actually be popular, because the stuff you were doing before was just fine. So keep doing what you were fucking doing.
Have you noticed that Abby said that her and Sellsword Henry are going to be attempting a Yengwei cover after lockdown?
I look forward to that. I reckon that you could pull off those guitar riffs.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
I love Henry. Great guy.
Great guy. Yeah, yeah.
I just want Sellsword
back. Guy. Pretty chill guy to hang out with, yeah.
I just want Sellsword back.
How great is Dungeon Synth?
I do. I enjoy the whole RPG loading screen music. It's really good for like just have on in the background. But it's really forgettable about who the fuck made it. Like,
yeah, I remember. I by no means listen to it in my spare time.
No,
but I remember when my friend.
You're never going to intentionally put it on unless it's like, okay, I'm going to put this on to do the thing. But like, if
Callum was over here for a short while and for a couple of weeks, and he would put on some Dungeon Synth every now and again. And I'd actually ask him to repeat some tracks because I thought they were so fucking good. So yeah, it might be something that I look more into in the future, but not right now.
It's when I walked into the kitchen, and I heard my mum playing Burzum. Oh, what the fuck's going on?
Fancy boy. Okay, they have a whole video on doom metal.
Thoughts on doom metal? Yes, I do like doom. What's that? Anonymous on us? Dungeon Synth is just Halloween sounds.
Yeah, no, Sansi Boy, they made a whole freaking skit on doom metal, but yet you guys went into detail about it and what you guys personally think. So if you ever want to watch that video, just go to their like that you'll clearly see their thoughts. Everyone already knows my thoughts about it. I've said it so many times.
that video was very tongue-in-cheek as well.
And it was 2016.
Was it really 2016?
It must be. It must be. Like
It's
2017.
2017.
Yeah.
I'll say 2018. Yeah.
It feels like a long time ago.
It was quite tongue-in-cheek.
You guys need to make a folk metal one. I really want to see a folk metal one.
We have had,
you put time into researching and reading and fuck.
We have had a lot of plans to do a folk metal one.
Yeah.
But I wrote the script for it, but it was very ambitious. So
you've got to be right. You've got to fact check stuff. You can't be wrong. You can't fuck about with it. You know.
Whereas with the doom metal one, we tried to be quite, comical with it. A lot of people bitched about that shit. So I don't know.
You got your views, right?
Oh, we definitely did, yeah. And it is quite a liked video on our channel. It's still getting views to this day and comments to this day. So
I got, what's it called? One of the makeup tutorials I did on the cherry pie girl, Bobby Brown, I accidentally say Janie Lynch instead of Janie Lane because I got confused with, both the Janies. And I had not as much, but there was like a good few women from that era. And they try to say he was like the best musician of all time, that I should show some respect. I was like, first of all, cherry pie was a joke. It's a catchy joke, but it's a joke. And then he was not that great of a musician. Warren was not that great, first of all. And it's like, second, I'm just like, well, you're going to do a makeup tutorial. You need to pay respect. Like, no, I fucking don't. I'm paying respect to Bobby Brown, but I could give a fuck about like the rest of the band that, or any of them. This is Bobby Brown, not a fucking like Warrant video right here. Or else I'll be doing my hair like Janie Lynch or Lane. And then like one time another lady posted something else, like trying to correct me. It's like, bitch, I don't care. It's like finally the way I saw it. I don't know if I did leave it on that video or I left it on somebody else's video, but somebody was complaining on one of my videos. And I was like, I like to taste your tears.
Folk metal was created by Varg when he played in Joy Division back in 1973. I like that. I really do. Problem is with folk metal is you go, it started at Skyclad and everyone's fucking go, but no.
No, it did start at Skyclad.
It did. It really did.
Yes. Once again, folk metal was another subgenre of metal that was started by fucking Britain.
Yeah, and Skyclad are still playing.
They are, yes.
It's supposed to play Warhorns. Yeah.
But yeah,
I saw them in the Netherlands last year, apparently. Although some amount of beer was involved, and I don't remember it.
What's a subgenre you guys can't really stand?
Sorry, say again, sorry?
What's a subgenre of metal you guys just can't really stand?
Core. Anything that ends in core.
I agree with
that. Yeah.
What about slam metal?
Do you know what? They're actually... I'm not a massive slam metal fan. But there are a few slam metal bands that I can fucking appreciate. But they are very few and far between. I'd say that... do you know what? I'm going to say it. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Goth metal.
Thank you. I
don't fucking like it.
I don't fucking like it either. I don't give a fuck who's goth here. I don't care. I mean, thank you for supporting the channel, but I don't care.
I think Typo Negative are a part of fucking shit.
I fucking hate Typo
Negative. I don't give a shit. I do not like fucking Typo Negative. I don't like fucking him. I don't like any other fucking goth metal. It completely just went over my fucking head. No offense if you fucking do like it, but I just fucking don't. It was just absolute fucking, in my opinion, wankery.
I have been very fucking vocal on how I don't like Typo Negative. I don't know why they are over like why they are so overhyped right now. They never were. Never fucking were until I guess some YouTubers decided to talk about them, and now everyone's like, yeah, I love Typo Negative. Like, I am tired of hearing about the goth metal that's going on. It's not even that great. There is some bands here and there I don't mind, but I don't like goth metal. I think it needs to just stay as goth music, whatever the fuck that is, and just stay there. So
I like how Abby said
right.
Say again, Dan.
I like how Abby said nonce-core.
Nonce-core, yeah.
But
yeah, I fucking hate Typo Negative. Fucking hate them.
I don't like them at all. I just don't see how they sort of.
They've got a couple of good songs.
Fit the genre in the same sort of way that magenta doesn't fit into the fucking color spectrum. I just don't see how it's sort of. No, it's just to me, it's just. I don't know you're watching, Abby, and I'm sorry because I know you love Typo Negative, but
wait, who are you telling? Who are you telling you like Typo Negative, dude? Is our opinion okay? See, this is why we friends. This is why we friends. No, it's just
wishy-washy wankery, isn't it? Just wishy-washy.
I just feel like a lot of people are like
drunk balls deep into a fucking hooker. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of people are liking it right now just because a couple of popular YouTubers said that they like it. That's what I feel what it is. Because nobody talked about them before until these fucking YouTubers mentioned them.
I just...
But you know what? You know what's the funny part? My friends who are goth don't even give a fuck about fucking Typo Negative. They don't.
I think the thing is with the goth subculture is that it is when you look at sort of the metal genre as a whole, you look at the sort of goth subculture, there are so many things there that don't cross over, but so many things that do. And I think that things like him and Typo Negative do sort of cross over, and there's always going to be a certain amount of us that don't understand it. So
they literally made their albums for shagging, and I'm here for their honesty. Okay.
Yeah, fair point.
I just did not think he was good looking either. I mean, he had a nice looking dick, don't get me wrong. But it's just like, I just did not think like, no. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some goth guys out there that are kind of cute and I'll tap that ass, but that's about it. But he was not one of them. I mean, it's just his face was, he looked like he had Down syndrome. No offense to anybody who has. Yeah, see, now we're on the vicious topics, people. So, but it's us. What can you expect?
Yep.
Yeah, but they suck. They're fucking terrible. There, I said it.
Yeah,
I'm not taking that shit back.
I'll be honest, it has kind of ruined green and black for me.
I know, and I love. Look at my room; it's fucking mint green, and I have
waste. I mean, I did great patches that green and black, and now just from like a distance, everyone thinks you're wearing a Typo Negative patch, and I can't be fucking asked to sight onto my fucking jacket. It's just.
And I love the color green. Well, I love teal, but I love green like a close runner-up. But I have fucking green carpet. I have mint green fucking walls, and then my blinds are emerald green. So I'm like, everything in my room is practically green. So thanks to them, they have to fuck it all up.
Right, it's 1:45. We're just gone.
Well, okay. Thank you, Brendan, for sharing that. Yes. Overkilled green too. They're like that electric.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. To be fair, they are green. So
I've got to be up at about 8 a.m. and it's now nearly 2 a.m. So I need to get off to go to bed after too many of these. So I'm gonna leave you two to it.
Okay.
Enjoy. Have a nice time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Which button do I press? I'm trying to find it.
Oh, okay. He found it.
Just the two of them.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Let's see. Hi.
Good eye. Yeah, I just don't get the whole goth metal thing. Completely just went over my head. I think the first time that I actually sort of experienced goth metal was when I was 14, 15 with, of course, him and
See, I didn't even know him was goth metal. Like, I really didn't know. Hang on, Nick. I'm gonna send you an invite into the hold on. I just always thought him was emo. And I don't have anything against well, there's some emo bands that are terrible, but
it's that crossover point where it sort of submerged the subgenres. Well, personally, I think it is anyway. It submerged the subgenres between actually breaking into the sort of metal and the emo and the sort of goth metal. But at the same time, don't forget the new metal was in full fucking swing back then, especially, well, in the UK anyway. It was massively in swing. So, yeah, I just, it was definitely something that was everyone's radar, but I'd still definitely class it as some sort of weird bullshit goth, Nancy vocal goth metal.
69 Eyes had like a here and there. Like, I don't like their albums, but they have a few songs like that I like listening to. But it's not like I enjoy the full albums, if that makes sense. But
I haven't actually listened to enough to actually give a shit. So
they're not that bad. Oh, prefer them than Typo Negative. Let's see.
That's not much of a compliment.
Hello, Nick.
Hey,
Hello.
hey. How are you?
How devil are you?
Pretty decent.
Good.
Yeah, he has a few minutes to be on before he has to go to his live stream, so he wanted to join before then.
How's live stream going?
It'll be good. We're gonna try to hit 6 hours tonight.
Fucking hell, that's a long time.
I had a couple of friends that hit 11 a couple of weeks back.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Granted, the last 30 minutes of that was just nothing because Pat forgot to hit the end button. But
But
right.
Let's see.
Piss break. Back in a second.
Okay.
he needs to get himself some of these.
Oh, the index cards that you use. I have to go bathroom.
Yeah. I got what, fucking 4 of them now?
So how you been?
Pretty good. This week kind of sucked because I went back to work Tuesday.
Where do you work at, if you don't mind me asking?
I work in a cemetery.
Awesome.
Not really. Kind of sucks.
Why?
Holding a weed eater 8 hours a day isn't the best.
Well, what do you do exactly at the cemetery?
I use a weed eater and go around all the headstones.
Oh, okay. So you're the gardener or something like that.
Yeah. 8 hours a day, every day. 7 to 3:30.
Well, I think he's asking what is the longest you guys have been. Well, I've only done 3 hours.
I've done 5. That was last week, and that kind of sucked because I had to get up early the next 2 days.
Yeah, I can't last that long. And I'll probably watch your guys' live stream whenever Big Dan and I are done, but I'm not going to join because I know I'm going to be too tired. Can you stop showing your fucking ass? I'm surprised fucking I haven't been flagged. I won't be surprised if this when it goes up, the stream is going to be flagged. Stop that.
It probably will be, but who gives a shit?
Well, you all got an ass show, so yay. So anyways, as we were talking, what band did we left off that we were talking shit about? We were talking shit about him.
Him and typo negative, yeah.
Yeah.
So Nick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your feelings on Type O Negative?
They're all right. I don't listen to them every day. They're pretty decent-ish sometimes.
What? Why are you laughing so big, Dan?
I'm smiling. It's hard to tell with this beard. I mean, seriously. That was a smile, not a laugh. All right?
Oh, God. Yeah, so but that's how we've been. I don't know. We were on a roll with the talking of the shit ones. Maybe we should talk nice now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Why? That's no
Say
fun.
nice
That's no fun, I know. Down is all right, Abby. I haven't really listened much to their stuff, except for whatever I've heard is okay. I've never listened to Crowbar, so
Crowbar's better.
is it like Southern kind of stuff as well as Down?
It's real fucking sludgy,
Oh, okay.
but it's really good.
See, I'm like, I don't know what to think about sludge metal. That's the thing. Like, I don't hate it, but it's not something I gravitate to listen to.
There's some bands that really, really suck, and there's some bands that do it really, really well. Crowbar is one of those bands that does it well.
I don't like punk that much, but Sex Pistols is okay. What do you think, Big Dan, since they're from the UK?
The Sex Pistols, for me, were more of a political movement than an actual musical movement. The Sex Pistols, they needed to come along to progress the movement of alternative music in general, if that makes sense. At the time, we had someone called Mary Whitehouse, who was a complete and utter fucking bitch, who censored everything on both the musical side and things like films and movies and stuff like that. And she tried to make everything proper and fucking British, and it was absolute fucking bullshit.
So she was the Tipper Gore, but the British version of Tipper Gore.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. The Sex Pistols came along and they sort of opened up a whole new world to us, a whole new mainstream world to us, where things were accessible through news. There was a very popular TV show over here, and the Sex Pistols were the first people to actually swear on live TV. And of course, most of the fucking population thought that was absolutely fucking devastating. It was an absolute curse against humanity, but no. In the day, it actually opened up the world of what was then sort of considered punk, and what later on go on to be considered punk, and really opened the world up to metal, where, of course, metal bands were persecuted beyond that point, in terms of the media. But yeah, they did a lot of good for us, a lot of good for the UK music scene.
What about you, Nick?
I think that the Sex Pistols are the British Ramones, and I don't like the Ramones, so.
Yeah, because the Ramones would get political too. Because I know half of them were like Republican, half of them were Democrat, and Ramones had like hits here or there, but they don't.
They just sucked.
I would never own anything. I just like maybe 4 songs from them, and that's it. But yeah, I don't understand why people make such a huge deal out of the Ramones. I'm like, they're okay, but yeah.
They're not fucking good. They're predictable, and it's really, really boring.
But that would be kind of the same thing for like Motorhead or Slayer. Like, a lot of their stuff is predictable, and they don't change it. So, but yet they have like a large following, no matter what.
But then again, Motorhead themselves. I mean, Lemmy himself says that Motorhead were punk, and that's because they come from that political era in the UK, where music was more about the politics than it was about the music itself. And I'm not saying that the music itself wasn't fucking brilliant, because Motorhead are just fucking for the time amazing. But yeah, the music just wasn't music just then. It also had a major political influence, more so than I think we've seen since the 60s or the 80s.
I feel like Power Trip, well, at least for the States, they have a huge message in their thrash crossover music, as it's called. And the thing is, like, thrash music, I like it, but some of it can like really burn you out. But like Power Trip is one of the ones like I feel like they go back to like, it's like they were able to keep it modernized today. They have the same political point of view from back then. He can't stand thrash music, so
I fucking burned myself out real hard.
oh yeah, it's an easy subgenre to burn yourself out when it comes to thrash metal. Yeah, for sure. That's why I listen to it sparingly.
So that's my problem, is if I'm going to listen to something, I go all the way in until I completely lose interest.
Yeah, Motorhead is more like rock and roll. I never really thought of him as punk, and then eventually, I mean, not punk, as metal, but people keep calling them metal, and he has said it so many times himself. We're just a rock and roll band. That's it. We started off punk, but we just call ourselves rock and roll. So,
what you got to think of Motorhead is over here, at least in the UK, is they had they appealed to the punk audience. They also massively appealed to the hard rock audience, what would later go on to be called the metal audience. And they sort of, for once, unified us. The punks and the metalheads were unified. I mean, for fuck's sake, the Battle Vest, for instance, was massively down to Motorhead because the metalheads got that from punks, you know. It didn't just go through the styles of music, it went through the styles of fashion as well.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which was quite phenomenal for the fucking time, but there was something that both punks and metalheads could take from a Motorhead gig, especially that earlier stuff. And your hard rock fans.
Yeah. I feel like you nailed it.
I mean, at the end of the day, who the fuck cares what Motorhead are?
I think
fucking great music.
50s rock band.
And fucking metalheads love it at the same time. Who the fuck gives a shit? Everyone fucking loves it.
I think they're just a 50s rock band with some grit.
Well, he did have like, didn't Lemmy had a side project that was like a 50s rock band?
Headcat.
Hawkwind, for instance.
Yeah, that shit's awesome.
Hawkwind was fucking amazing.
That and his other band, the Headcat, that fucking what's his name from Morbid Angel sings in now.
Mm-hmm.
David Vincent from Morbid Angel sings in the Headcat. Yeah. I'm gonna have to fucking dip in a little bit. We're getting ready to do our stream.
Right.
I'm just waiting for I'm just waiting for the link.
Oh, for the link for them to send you? Because you're gonna be on Scotty's channel, huh?
Yeah.
I'm currently watching an advert for Demio mattresses.
Why?
Because it's there. I'm propping my phone up on my TV screen. Despite having a massive fucking, like 3-bedroom house, I'm sat in front of my TV and watching some fat bearded bloke talk about mattresses. Amazing.
Sounds like great television.
4 flexible payments, interest free, of £249.99.
Hey, Sansi boy, if you want to check it out, the channel is Stefan Goldberg.
Okay, I will do.
The first one that shows up. It's pretty much going to be the usual suspects.
So I'm guessing James and Matt are going to be on there.
Jesse can't be there. He's having a sinus issue. And it'll be me, Stefan, Matt, maybe Justin will be there. Azak might be on. Who knows?
Big Dan.
Great audio.
Huh? Oh, Big Dan, does the carpet match the drapes?
Which ones?
Exactly.
The blonde or the ginger?
Well, you could be half and half, can you?
The pubic hair is blonde. No, that's a lie. The pubic hair is actually brown. As you go down my fucking body, the hair gets brown.
Damn, you're hairy.
I'm very fucking hairy. Yes, so I was born out of the arsehole of a hairdresser. So my pubes are brown, and you get down to my knees, and the hair just mysteriously goes blonde again. So I'm like a fucking Neapolitan fucking ice cream, but with blonde, brown, and ginger. Fucking lovely.
Who will be more hairier though, you or Monkey?
I think that Monkey is hairier on the account that he's a fucking caveman in both body and mind.
I heard he has a girlfriend now, right?
Yeah.
Is she a dominatrix? Because I know he kind of goes for that type.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't want to tell you the stories that he's told me. Fucking hell.
Has he gotten pissed on? Because I know he likes to get pissed on a lot.
I remember time.
I heard it all.
He once told me that he let his ex piss on him. And apparently, he didn't like it.
No, really?
To me, I'm like, nah, I wouldn't like being pissed on. But to him, it was surprising that he didn't like it. So, what the fuck ever.
Maybe he just didn't like her piss. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe piss differs from person to person, I mean, who knows?
Has anybody been pissed on? Like, is there a difference?
Why the fuck are we having this conversation?
Oh, dude, you don't know us. We have fucking like... You do not know us. We just go... Okay. You know, like, usually how my live streams, it usually goes all over the place, right? Well, with him, or even little Dan, oh, no, it gets crazy, dude. Like, it gets crazy. And then we have to talk about shit like that because, like, somebody will ask some kind of, like, political type of comment. Like, they'll ask about Star Wars and Star Trek and who's better and then the politics behind that. And it's like, no, I have to liven up the live stream, and I am not going to be left out of my own live stream and not know what's going on. So if I have to talk about people pissing on each other, I will. Because I know they have that kind of mindset.
I got to run.
Okay.
Good seeing you guys.
Let them know we were talking about the team.
Check out our stream.
We will when we're done or when we can. And then make sure you let them know that you saw Big Dan's ass.
You're lucky.
He's gone. So let's see. We're bigger.
Hello. Wow. I've always wanted to be bigger.
Yes, it is a piss stream.
Yeah, apparently he's talking about piss now, yeah.
I don't like, let's see. No, I haven't been pissed on, but am I missing out? No, it's just some people we're kind of no. It's just some people like it. And I wanted to know if anybody experienced it and how does it feel? Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it because I don't like urine. So only when I have to go let it out in the toilet and that's it.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever been pissed on. That's it.
Oh, dude. And I can't believe there's some people that like to be shit on. Like, no, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, scat porn.
Yeah, isn't that
Old
like?
school scat.
Don't the Germans like to watch that kind of stuff? That's what I heard. Or it started off over there.
Ways to generalize an entire nation. All the Germans like being shat on.
Anything Monkey does, I tend to avoid. I'm guessing he knows him.
More than likely. Yeah. Can we talk about metal again?
Yeah.
That's sort of the thing that I do. You know, not talking about being pissed or shat on. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I didn't get a YouTube following by talking about being pissed on. Although, to be completely fair, if I did build a YouTube channel on being pissed on, it would probably get a lot more subscribers.
I don't see, I don't even want to talk about YouTube and their discrimination just because
Shit,
I don't want the stream to go down in the middle of everything going on because it has done that in the past. Have I ever been dominated? I don't know what situation you're talking about. If you mean like a guy dominatrix, I don't know what a male dominatrix is called. Then no. Have I want him to take over at times? Yes, or I'll take over, but it's just no. But I've never had like whips and chains on me. No, that's just like no. I've just been like, yeah, like I'll let him take the lead.
Oh, so you're sort of like an experimenty, like switchy kind of person.
Why are we talking about Asian vaginas on here, Anonymous? Oh, let me show it back again. No, I don't know anything about that, nor do I want to. But yeah, let's go back to talking about metal. Let's see. What are the new albums you've been listening to? Have you been listening to new albums?
Like I said before, I've been pretty much listening to a lot of first generation trad right now.
Okay, so basically, you and Little Dan seem to like listen to the same stuff.
I think that is because we go to a lot of the same gigs, listen like and a lot of the same festivals, listen to like hang out with a lot of the same people as well.
Mm-hmm.
So also we sort of go back to what we feel the most comfortable listening to, especially when there isn't as many fucking festivals or gigs on. The stuff we first started listening to. So yeah, it's a Blood Oath. Blood Oath are a band that I've really started listening to recently, who are fucking insane. Oh, is that Saul? Dan, have you listened to any Cloven Hoof? I can't quite tell if that is a euphemism or a band, but no, I have not as of yet. If you could send me the link, that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, send it to like, I don't know if you want to send to like your IG or something, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Show that sexy shirt. Your shirt. Shameless promotion.
Ooh.
Get you guys yourself a shirt. I have one. I just didn't put it on because it's not an HME channel.
What shirt are you wearing?
I'm wearing a beer shirt. Dos Equis. Cerveza.
Beautiful. I see you have a maiden poster behind you.
Yeah, I got it.
Sauce, is that?
Book of Souls, yeah. Ah! It hurt. It hurt.
Oh!
Yeah. Fuck, now it's getting hot here. It wasn't at first.
It's getting hot in here.
You guys don't really live stream, huh?
No, me and Little Dan have been talking about doing a live stream because of the whole, coronavirus shit. I think the last live stream we did was 2 years ago. The main reason for that is because I get way too fucking drunk, like I am now, and end up saying fucking something stupid. So
You're not that bad. I mean, I've seen you way fucking drunk. Trust me, you have called me way fucking drunk.
Oh yeah, I excel at drinking. It is one of my many talents. As it is one of yours, obviously.
But
So, what about you? What sort of new bands and albums have you been listening to recently?
well, besides Panopticon was one that I mentioned. There's a band called Hecate, and that's like a black French metal band. They're really good. I know you guys don't like anything that comes out of France, but that one's really
yeah.
good band. But that one's no, dude, like that's a really good band. So, another one besides the Burning Witches one, what else have I? Oh, Manila Road You Hate. So
Yes, I'm not a fan. Not.
I didn't mind them, but yeah, I don't praise them, but I like them. Is Sal in the chat? What? Wait up, Sal. Did you see what's it called? What's his thing called? His IG. He was with his sister's boat or something. I was like, well, he's having a fun time.
Everyone has a fun time on a boat, Jax. Boats are amazing.
We have the Queen Mary over here, which, like, supposedly, I don't know, did something to your British boats.
Don't even go there.
I know. Well, because I remember, like, when I was on your guys's we were doing my video. We were doing Metal Around the World, and I asked you guys, tell me something different about, England. Like, what do you guys have here? They're like, we have boats. Do you guys have boats? I was like, yeah, we have the Queen Mary. And I thought you were gonna know what I was talking about, how they like bombed one of your boats, but you didn't. And I was like, oh,
no, we don't acknowledge it. It's bullshit.
Yeah. So, yeah, but now it's just there for decoration. And it's haunted. People usually go there for like the ghost tours.
Britannia rules the waves. We always shall do, and we always will do.
Wasn't that the cousin of the Titanic?
Look. The Titanic, that was Irish, okay? That's not really one of ours.
Okay.
Okay. It was launched from Southampton, but that's we just ignore that shit.
Okay, no Titanic talk then.
What we can accept is the fact that our astute submarines are fucking more powerful than your Seawolf submarines. And our Navy is a lot more powerful than yours, so we can accept that. And moving on. Okay.
Well, we mainly concentrate more on our Marines here, and then the Army after them. Like, I don't know. Yeah. They have a whole, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't listen to military talk or anything because every one of them has a strong opinion about each other, and I'm just like, well, you guys are just stupid. Like, it's not. I thought at first it was just for like jokes and games. It's like, no, it's very strong opinions. I'm like, well, at the end of the day, your job is just to protect the damn country. So fuck your opinions. I just go. So, but they can't even do the job well.
We have the Royal Marines, and they're probably the best. Sorry, I'm just making things difficult.
I know. You already know the type of American I am. I'm not going to argue with you guys, okay, or anything like that. I'm not, because I truly believe you guys will take us back, and where you guys are just waiting for that right moment. I truly believe. I get the feeling that's going to happen when I'm in my 70s, and that's when I'm going to witness this with my very own eyes. But good luck, because there's a lot of cursed territory here, so have fun.
Yeah, there is a lot of cursed territory, and that's why one of the reasons we left in the first place.
Okay, I don't know, but no, I will never disagree with you. I don't care. You already know that. You know I'm the wrong American to be doing that. You want to go at Donald Trump, go at Donald Trump.
I love Trump. Trump's amazing.
Shut up.
He is the best comedian that you've ever fucking given us. He's great.
He is a clown, yeah.
Next door.
Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on because that's even a touchier subject. Yeah, that's an even. But yeah, I agree. He's a clown. But let's move on because that's a touchy subject right there. But no, what did I? Have you been to Sherwood Forest? No, you weren't there with us when we went to Sherwood Forest, huh?
No, but I have been to Sherwood Forest. It's about an hour down the road from me, so yeah.
It's really not. That was one of the places I loved when I was over there. Hey, tell me something. Remember when my passport went missing? Did you hide it from me purposely?
No, honestly, I didn't know. So I was just the person that found it in the lost property box, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't lost property box, yeah. So we were all looking around the house frantically for your fucking passport. And it just came to my head like, fucking hell, what if someone's put it in the lost property box? Something up the cupboard, and it was there. It was just...
Because I was like thinking to myself, did he really try to prevent me from leaving the country?
No, because I was so surprised that I fucking found it myself. I'm like, shit. There it is. Like a few minutes ago as well, before you fucking left the fucking country.
I know, man. I was like, I can't believe I really thought I was gonna stay there, so I was gonna be like, so I wouldn't have mine, but dude, I was upset when I got dropped off at the airport by you guys. Like, dude, I was fucking crying. I did not want to go back to the United States. I was like, I want to live here. I want to make my life here, but I don't know what's going to happen with Brexit. I don't know what's going on with that first. Let that pass and we'll see. Maybe I'll start a whole new life over here. I feel like I belong here more. And like, I was like, I'll fucking like shit. I'll even have kids here. I don't fucking care. Like, I don't even like kids, but I'll fucking have British kids with a Mexican accent. I swear. It's like, it's going to be, I'll open up a Mexican restaurant because you guys don't have Mexican food there. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a lot of money off of it.
We have one chain of Mexican restaurants, and it's what's it called? Fucking, it's called something fucking strange. But yeah.
It's not Chipotle, is it?
No, it's Wagga something.
Oh, I don't know.
Wagamama? Something. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking give a shit. But
Chipotle is fucking terrible food. It ain't. I don't even want to call it food. It's like I don't even want to call it food. I'd rather have Taco Bell over that shit. It's like it's fucking disgusting. There's no flavor in any of their shit. But yeah, I was just like, I really thought about that. I was like, Big Dan tried to hide my passport. I know it. He tried.
No, seriously, that was not the fucking case. I promise you. Really
and I didn't even know you guys, like every household had like a lost and found box. Like, okay.
No, it's not that. It's just we sort of invite each other over to our houses so fucking much that people just leave their stuff, like their shit there, like their fucking clothes and their wallet and shit. So we just put it on a fucking cardboard box and.
Yes, Popeyes is good. I love their sweet tea. I love their sweet tea.
I've never had it. So
you guys have Popeyes over there? It's fried chicken.
Don't think so. I'm not sure.
Abby Stabby, where are you from? Is she English?
Yeah, she's from Yorkshire.
Oh, okay, because she mentions a lot of like American stuff. So she said Popeyes. So I'm thinking like, well, yeah, I guess you guys have Popeyes over there. So unless she just comes to the United States a lot.
She does do a bit of traveling, but I don't know. But yeah, no.
Yeah, but shoot, that video we did though, the one where you did my makeup, that was gold.
You were so pissed off at me at one point. When I blew into your makeup, you were so pissed off.
It's because the reason why I got mortified with that, because we were always taught when I went to makeup school, because when you're a makeup artist, you don't blow on makeup or you don't blow on brushes because it's germs. Like, you know, you could get a pink eye with that. So it's just like when I saw you do that, I was just like,
What the fuck is pink eye? I mean,
and then I don't know where your mouth has been. Oh, shit, remember? I don't know. Should I say it on here? Should I say it on here? Remember how I told you that one guy did the dirty deed down below on me, and we didn't have like our toothbrushes or anything. We just popped in a breath mint, and then he gave you a kiss at the fucking at Spoons. Remember that?
was
And
that
then
a bloke called Jamie?
I was like, "Hey, I don't think we brushed our teeth. Like, I just brushed my teeth when I got here because I found toothpaste. That's why."
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
And you were like, "Sharing is caring." And I was like, "Oh my god, he tasted my vagina."
That's sort of like, you know, second-hand vagina, though. You know.
Oh, okay. So she has a lot of Mississippi boys. Okay. Oh boy, yeah, I had a good time when I was over there. That was the best vacation of my life.
Really?
Well, other than that, the times I've done vacation, I've only gone to Texas, but as always, fucking Houston. And Houston is a boring city compared to the rest of Texas. So, and it's a huge city. Like, oh, no, it takes like a good 2 hours or 3 hour drive around that damn city. Los Angeles is not even that long of a drive to go all around it, unless you're in traffic.
The great thing about the UK is you can go to a city anywhere in the UK and do almost everything in a day.
Yeah. And what was the other one? Yeah, so I've only been to Houston and I've been to San Francisco, obviously, that's in Northern California, and I've been to Las Vegas. I'm not a big Vegas fan. I'm not a casino fan. I'm not a gambling fan. I mean, we have strippers here, so why am I going to go over there for strippers? It's like, it doesn't make sense. So it doesn't really make sense, any of that shit. So, but I do enjoy Texas, but when you go to Texas, especially the area where my family's from, is more like a country downtime. You know what I mean? That's what you expect to be in, because my family won't take me anywhere. They always say, "Yeah, next time when you come by, we're gonna go all over the place," and we never do, never fucking do. So it was just like, that's why it's just like, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy my time with them. At least I was away from, you know, being from Los Angeles, but you got to remember, that was my first European vacation. Other than that, I've only been to Mexico to visit my family down there. I don't go there that much just because, well, first, I barely got my passport. I barely got my passport when I went to go see you guys. That was the first time of me having a passport. Back then, it was just your birth certificate when you would go to your neighbor countries. So that's all you needed. But now it's like you need a passport. So I never had one before. So, but yeah, that was my first European vacation, and that's why I loved it so much. And I love the fact that I knew people there. And you guys, you know, I've been vocal about it. You guys had my back ever since you know what happened. So it's just
Yeah.
you know, and even before that, because we followed each other since day one almost. Not, well, like a few weeks later, but you know, to be realistic. But it's like, yeah, we've had each other's back. I've never used you guys, you've never used me, but we know people on here who do use each other. But we've never used each other before. And then the fact that you guys were there for me when I needed somebody to talk to, and I was there for you guys if you guys needed somebody to talk to, is just like, of course it was a no-brainer. I'm gonna go visit my friends.
Of course, we're mates.
Yeah, mates.
Not, you know, sort of. No. Yeah.
I know what you mean by mates. I know what you mean by mates, dude. It's like, it's also an Australian thing, but I think they say mate. They say mate. Yeah, they say more like an I think.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Hard to believe they come from us, innit?
I don't, Big Dan, he's asking what do you think of Wisconsin. Do you even know where Wisconsin is?
Yeah. It's a place that's inappropriately named.
Why?
Because no one else in the fucking world can pronounce that.
Wisconsin?
If you type that out, it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. But it's the same thing with Connecticut. I don't understand Connecticut.
No, that's bollocks as well. Yeah. Russia, they need to sort their shit out. Stop using backwards letters, upside down letters. No, just fuck it, bollocks. Yeah,
It's like,
we didn't conquer a third of the fucking world for them to be using wanky fucking languages.
with them, I feel like I'm looking at blocks when I'm looking at their letters. I don't know if that makes sense, but it looks like blocks.
Literally, Russia's language is like a game of Tetris. You can fit every letter into itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe one day you guys will be able to come to California.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. That'd be a nice thing to do.
At least Los Angeles has shit to do. So at least, and then like I live like a 45-minute drive from downtown LA. So, and I live close to the nearest which is the biggest airport in California, which is the LAX. So I live close
Yes.
by there.
I fly now, by the way.
You have a passport now, don't you?
No, but I just fly.
So you don't have a
I fly.
passport?
No, fuck that shit. That's bollocks. Nah, bollocks to it.
You don't need a passport to go to Scotland to visit your girly girl?
Nope.
Really? You just needed your...
No, just need some ID. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, just driver's license. It's fine. Get in a fucking plane and fly there, and it's fucking great. I love flying. So the first time I flew, we had turbulence, and it was fucking amazing. It was like fucking, oh man, it was great. It was like a fucking roller coaster, 30,000 feet in the air. It was great. Loved it.
Why didn't you ever fly before?
Because I thought it was a fucking stupid idea. You see, the human race has this amazing ability to find new and interesting ways to kill itself. The first one was...
flying, didn't you?
Huh?
You had a fear of flying, didn't you?
No, seriously. No. I've always thought this. Cars. Yeah. You can travel at what? Fucking 200 miles an hour in fucking sports cars. You crash, you're dead. Skydiving. Something goes wrong, you're dead. Bungee jumping, it goes wrong, you're dead. I never got the fucking, idea of doing something that you could die from. But now I've done most of them, and they're really fucking exciting. Yeah, fuck it. Become dead.
We got very morbid all of a sudden. Oh, God. We've been on for 3 hours, dude.
That's too long. That's why I'm so drunk.
Well, whenever you get tired, just let me know and I'll just call it quits. I'm just here because you're still here. I don't mind talking to you, though.
Is anyone still watching in a minute?
We got 4 people now. It went down to 4.
Well, we can't. Well, we can't let down our 4 fucking fans, can we?
Well, I had purposely told little Dan, I was like, don't post this up on Discord or anything like that, because it was just more for like my subscribers, because like I like the whole intimate conversations, and then you guys will get bombarding. Like I've seen how you guys get like a lot of comments on your live streams, like, oh, that's a lot. So, and yes. I know like I'm not exactly your fan base's type of content. So obviously, like I said, that's another proven fact that I don't use you guys, or else I've been like, yeah, invite your subscribers. So obviously,
yeah, when we sort of do that, we have to have like a massive meeting before, just sort of talk about things and put admins in place on the YouTube channel to sort of, like filter out people. And yeah, It's bollocks. It's why we haven't done a fucking live stream in 2 years. But I've kind of agreed to Little Dan that we will do a live stream. I think it's next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if that happens, it happens. But you know, fucking hell, I'm not looking forward to it.
I know, because you guys get a lot. That's the thing. Because I even told myself if I ever get big and it gets to the point where I can't read the comments, then no, I'm not doing it. But I'm pretty sure in the summertime, I'm not going to do it as much, just because in the summer, I don't have air conditioning because my parents are let's just say my parents come from areas that are even more hot, so they don't think this is a heat wave that we get here in California. So they're like, nope, we're not getting air conditioning. Like, nope, suck it up. Here's a fan. That's all they give us. So I know I'm going to be really, really hot and sweaty, and you're going to see me uncomfortable. So that's why I don't do that much filming. That's why I've been like bombarding everyone with videos right now. Well, I haven't done anything for this whole week, but I've been putting a lot of content out because I'm like, summertime is coming, and I know how I get. I can't do shit during the summertime because I just like, you'll see me sweating and it looks disgusting. So
Yeah. I sort of the same thing when we're recording next door, like, you know, in the conservatory. It's conservatory, so it's already fucking hot.
yeah.
And it's got to the point a couple of times where I just had to take a break and go, nah,
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. It's fucking. And in the UK, we really don't have fucking air conditioning.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's always raining. That's why, and it's always cold over there. So
That's the thing. We'd only use air conditioning for about 3 days a week.
So it wouldn't make sense, and it'll be a waste of a bill because the bill will be really high. We have a little portable heater that okay, here we go. I'm trying to show you. It's like this big, or no, a little bit bigger than that. And yeah, use it if you only have it on for like an hour a day, it fucking raises the bill high. Like, what the hell? But the only reason why, well, my brother gave it to my mom, and the only reason why he did that because like his son comes over and my nephew gets sick easily, so he got really mad that it was always freezing cold in the house, so that's why he brought it over and gave it to them. Oh yeah. But I know, man. I got really like I hated how I got sick when they're at the UK. I was like, really, of course I'm gonna get sick. But I made sure I enjoyed myself. I was like, screw that.
All right. I'm going to go and get pissed up myself. All right.
Should I end the broadcast then? I think you're kind of out of it already. Huh?
Look after your vaginas.
Okay, so we're gonna call it quits now, people. But thank you for joining us. So take care of your vaginas
and have a bonerific day.
Bye.